sure you drop the volume on that. Yo, Mellow Room, baby. Thanks for tuning in again on another Tuesday. We got
What's up? Look, he paused out. He was like, he felt weird because he was talking about himself.
I was like, wait a minute. Am I live? Am I live?
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Ooze, man. I'm here in the Mellow Room. It's another edition. Another week has gone by. I'm with my co-host, my partner, my homie.
You already know who the
Lucas.
fuck it is.
We are in the building. We also are here. We got Ray in the building with us behind EQing and 1-2 doing what he does. What's up, Ray?
I'm doing all right. What's up with you?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. Happy to be here. Blessed as always, you know?
Yeah, man. How was your week so far, brother?
I mean, you know how I go with me, man. Working hard. I wish I could say hardly working, but you know, that's why we doing this here, because we trying to push our dreams.
Eventually.
They say when you start doing your, you know, when you do your dream, it's like, it's not work. You know what I'm saying?
Of course,
because you're doing what you love. So you know
that's why we don't feel like it's work now.
Yeah, you know, it feel like we chilling. Even when we making music and when we doing all that other stuff that pertains to our art. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It never feels like work.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So I need to get more of that time, you know, in.
Yeah. Yo, Ray, how you been, brother?
Man, I've been good. Little hungover, but other than that, I've been real good.
Yeah, I mean, not for nothing. What happened to your man Foot, son?
Oh, that's a story you have to ask him off air.
Yeah.
Oh shit, off air?
Yeah, off
air. I thought you had the gout for a minute.
It
got you too? No, it got you too.
Yeah. Nah, you gotta talk about that one off air.
But yeah, I was because you showed me that shit. That shit look crazy, son. That shit. Remember the movie? Remember I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker?
Yeah, when this shit bust through
the boot. Yeah. Said, what's that? He said, that's my bunion. And that shit look like it had a heart.
What I am gonna say about it is that it is broken. That shit is broken. There's a broken bone in my toe. Yeah. And when it happened, you know, when a bone breaks, the bone bleeds, and then blood also rushes to there. So there's nowhere for the blood to go, and my toe exploded.
Because it's not an open wound.
And it split. My toe split open to release the pressure, and that shit was just fucking,
made a mess.
Made a huge fucking mess.
Made a mess. Yo, what's up? Air's printed.
Hand, one day it's your feet. We got to put you on body cast.
Listen. This is what I told him. I said, yo, look, man. He said, I said, I know shit happens. Mm-hmm. But what you gotta do is stop putting yourself in situations where shit happens.
That's a good point. You gotta start staying home.
Yeah,
you really do.
Yeah, nigga.
That's the best place to be.
Just instead of take everything for first nature. Yeah. Like if the sun come out and be hot, don't be like, should I put on shorts? Like, no, nigga, put shorts on. Like, you gotta take it for what it is. Like, you gotta take it for what it is, man. You know, and don't take it too much further, because then you wind up with a broken hand or a broken toe.
Hell yeah. Before we get too wrapped up in it, because we getting into it already, you know, big shout out to Airs Printing. What's going on, family?
Yeah. He just commented, yo.
Yo. Shout out to Crave's Desserts, you know what I mean?
Yep, Crave's Desserts.
We still waiting for those goodies.
Oh, we in the works. It's holiday season, so I know she's probably busy, so we'll wait.
Yeah, you know, right around the corner is Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So shout out everybody who's been tuning in. Welcome. We just started Mellow Room. You know, we just getting live right now. And we just doing our introductions and everything. Mm-hmm. You know, for me, man, the week's been pretty good and smooth. I didn't have too much hiccups this week. But there's been a lot of action going on in the world around this week, though, too, and shit.
There's action going on everywhere.
Oh, yeah, man. It's
crazy.
Fucking crazy.
Shit is going on, man. Every time you look up, something different going on, man. From everything from impeachment to, you know what I'm saying?
That's why
Peaches.
That's why we take the time to come to Mellow Room and mellow out, man. And just,
that's much needed. I think everybody, and this is for you guys at home, too. Let me see, Ray. Put me on the camera. I lock into this motherfucker. What's up? Yeah. Get me.
Got you.
You on it.
All you guys. This is important. I feel you. I feel like everybody should have a mellow room. You know what I'm saying? And I say this because mental health is important.
Very
important.
I'm
saying? And we in a time and we in a world where everybody is speaking on mental health and how to really get a hold on mental health, but nobody ever really explains how they get to their good place in mental health.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it starts with developing an inner peace.
Yes, it's always important. I know I'm not on camera. I'm gonna just say something real quick. I always feel like it's important, and I tell this to a lot of people, and I learned it too. I'm not saying that it's something that I knew. You cannot do for anybody if you can't do for yourself.
Yeah, that's a whole fact.
That's like that should be like human race's motto.
That's like,
you know what I'm saying? Like
that's like growing up 101. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it is. It's all facts. But when I say like a mellow room, I mean everybody. You know, every day take time for yourself.
And go sit in a place and do what you like to do.
Yeah, whether it's you sitting in a quiet room with nothing or meditating, or whether it's, you know, you watching a program that you like to watch. And nowadays it's all at your fingertips, so you could do it at your leisure.
Yeah.
But on a daily basis, make sure you take that time for yourself.
Yo.
Just to bring your blood levels down, bring everything down. You know what I mean? Calm your body down. Because at the end of the day, we get so wrapped up in our day and we move so much that it plays such a toll on us. And that's a big reason why we go through so many emotions. You know what I mean? Because we don't have a level of peace where we could just find a tranquil state. For a lot of us, I know it's when you're sleeping. You know what I'm saying?
But listen, don't misconstrue sleep as comfort always.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Sleep is only for the repair of your physical body.
Definitely. I need to repair this arm, because I swear when I lift it, lifting it past my head, my nigga, it feel like something clicks or something every time.
Yo, son, it's what you was talking about the other time, man. We got to get back into the
get back on it. Got to.
But so with that being said, man, find you a mellow room, sit down, turn on our mellow room, and tune in, motherfuckers.
Yeah, why not? You know, and not for nothing, sometimes it is shit like this. You know what I mean? It's crazy because, you know, podcasts, it's bugged out how, you know, podcasts play a part, and it is kind of relaxing because I watch a few different podcasts just to check them out and, you know, critique myself.
And just to listen to somebody else conversate, you don't even have to interject. You're just listening to them kind of give you like a piece of like, you're just like, oh, so niggas do have actual thoughts.
Yeah, definitely. And sometimes you get a good laugh out of it. It could be that laugh you needed all day. You never really know. Some of these guys that have these podcasts are really good personalities.
Do you guys ever, not just watch it, but do you guys just listen to it, like the audio versions?
I used to, but now that I got the video, I like both stimulants. I'll be
real. Sometimes when I get to sit down and get in my zone, I watch and I listen. But sometimes I'll be doing shit and I'll still just play it and listen. You know
my version of daily podcast is talk radio.
Yeah, well, we have a really good talk radio station here.
So for me, then I don't listen to nothing else, because for me, I would have to put on headphones and carry around my phone and all that shit.
See, I mean, I still get into like music.
In your position and job, you can do that more than I can.
Well, I mean, in my position and job,
not really.
Yeah, you can't wear headphones at work, right?
You know,
they don't even let you.
They don't let you do it. They don't let you. Granted, people do it.
That's like an OSHA violation, like a month.
You gotta hear. You gotta hear the get the fuck out of the way.
You gotta hear a lot. You gotta hear beeping when the crane's moving. You got to do, it's a lot, you know what I mean? So you got to be aware, you know what I mean? But as for myself, like, I normally still like catch that feel for music, you know what I'm saying? Like, music still brings that inner peace to me, you know what I'm saying? So like,
I know exactly where you're going with that.
And it's crazy because it's not even, it's like the bugged out part about it is like not really so much the what's on the radio, you know what I'm saying? But it's more going into listening to new shit.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? And hearing shit pop that I'm doing something, but it sounds so good that I gotta put down what I'm doing and run to see who it is.
Yeah, we don't bring it up a lot. We don't bring it up a lot, like newer artists, because I try to keep most of what we talk about like really relevant towards positivity. I don't like to get into a lot of new rappers because a lot of their shit behind there is always some crazy shit.
Completely fucking negative.
But my question was, you talking about music like that, like.
What you mean?
Newer, younger kids coming up and stuff like that.
Well, not really so much just younger kids, because it's when you really look at it, the independent market is open. It's a huge market. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot going on in that market.
Yeah.
But the radio will make you feel as if a lot of these new artists are younger artists. The radio is giving that appeal.
Right.
When I'm like on my channels, like Spectrum, they got the channels where you can go to and just let shit play.
Yeah.
You know, and shit like that. And then you got the video channel where it show videos all day.
Right.
And when I'm doing that, you'll see like a lot of these artists aren't young artists.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
They're just on the scene more now.
Yeah, it's just a wide range of artists. No age demographic, but everybody is in the position to release themselves.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah,
You know
I knew
what
this
I'm
was
saying?
gonna happen. You know, there's like anything in life. There is a ceiling.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
and we're getting close to that ceiling. You know what I'm saying?
As far as what you think with
we're no with the music, with the being able to independently become your own person, music wise.
You think there's a ceiling to that?
I think there's a ceiling to everything because eventually it has to reach a peak and then it has to disperse, like, and become bigger than that peak. Okay. So once you hit a ceiling, what does it do? It breaks. It goes out further. Yeah. I think right now we're just, we're getting to we're not at the top, but we're getting there. Like you said, there's a bunch of not new, I guess you'd say, just more people are being able to be heard more often, and there's a lot of them out there now.
I mean, the internet created that way for you. It's more what you want.
I feel like in a couple of years we're gonna start seeing, like, because you think labels are just gonna die out.
Nah.
So they're gonna have to revamp something. They're gonna have to find a way to make themselves money off of it.
I don't think they're gonna die out because they can always provide that mass budget. And they provide that.
Exactly. So like, there's
that
gonna be a certain ceiling that you hit as an independent artist that more people keep doing it, that might even lower your cost. You know how they say, like, what is it, supply and demand? Like the more that's in supply sometimes lowers the cost of what it is because it's more accessible and shit.
But I think within time, I think artists figured out ways to kind of get around that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like Nip had a good movement on how he was getting around that. He was creating his product, but he was adding scarcity to his product. It wouldn't be that much available.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
he had the
knowing
store.
that it was a limited amount available made you more eager to want to get it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I think it's always for every roadblock there's a way around it. You know what I'm saying? But
I just still think as a whole, and as being independent artists, even ourselves trying to make our way through that.
Oh yeah,
it's got to hit a certain point where it's got to be where, now it's got to be structured.
Yeah.
It can't just be all free willy all the time.
Oh yeah, I think it gets to that point because look at an artist like the Baby. You know what I'm saying? Like he created such a mass buzz independently. You know what I'm saying? And on the release of his project is where it really came full circle with him with a label and putting that whole.
I didn't even know who he was till he had his security beat that guy up outside the club. That was when I first heard about him. Yeah.
Yeah, he had some other crazy video where he beat a dude up in a store.
I mean, he was already established though and all that stuff.
Yeah.
See, I didn't, but I never, maybe it's because I'm out of the loop, but I didn't really, because if it's not like mainstream on the radio, there's a possibility that I have no clue who you are.
Yeah, I don't really listen to the radio too much, but I do come across things and I do know who's relevant here and there. I just don't really listen to them. Only when I jump in the Dodge, I get a chance to really fucking.
Yeah. He be putting out some heat.
Yeah. I like his shit.
He's one of the leaders, of the charge right now as far as with all those young.
Yeah, I believe I seen some video the other day where he had some dudes dressed in masks doing a dance and shit. And he just walked in front of them like it was like a promo video and type shit.
I seen one of those too. He got a few of those.
Yeah,
he got
I was like, this shit was live, yo.
Yeah, and one thing about it, and I give him that, man. Salute to him. You know what I'm saying? Is the way he markets himself. He's very smart. Whoever is, if it's a team helping him or if it's him doing it himself, it's a smart. He's a genius when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the things that he's been doing to put himself in relevance, the first thing I believe he did that really just caught everybody's attention was when he was walking around in a diaper. You know what I'm saying? And that right there.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he did a show in a diaper.
So you got to think about things like that, like what's marketable and what you're willing to do. I'm not walking around in no diaper.
No. I mean, but you got to look. It's his image, the Baby. You know what I'm saying? And he really catapulted all that. You know what I mean? And he went he went full stream with it.
Yo, that just goes to show, bro, that the image always kind of matters.
I thought if you're trying to, yeah.
Not to say that. Not to say that. If you, yeah, I'm just saying like the gimmick part of it. Like
you gotta be. I'm gonna just be real with you.
Like kind of dressing the part almost.
You gotta be a lyrical monster, one, and you have to have. It's. I want to say it's that plus one of those rare qualities.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To where if you have that rare quality, like for instance, Biggie. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all my people in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he called himself fat,
like
and nasty,
Biggie,
and fucking
Biggie
millions for
Biggie.
it.
It's like, for instance, like with Biggie he was a lyrical monster, and he had such charisma. You know that it was amazing to see like how he could walk in a room and he could change the whole direction of what was going on. You know, and I'm not even saying it. 'Cause I can't say it like I know him, but people that I know that. Been around or got to see him or meet him, whatever, they were like, yo, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because normally people like that you wouldn't think would be that outspoken or, shy. Or, they'll be shy as far as reserved. He could change all that.
Right.
And then on top of that, he had a way with words that was just a whole nother element. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when you look at that.
He was a great storyteller.
Yeah, when you look at that, it's that quality. It's that skill of lyric, and then that quality. You know what I mean? When you match those two together, that's something unstoppable for anybody. I think image doesn't matter.
You know what it is,
when
man?
It comes to that.
You know what it is? It's the general. What is it called? When you're genuine.
Oh yeah.
It's genuinosity or whatever the fucking word is, right? I don't know how to fucking say it. Anyway,
I don't know how to say it.
It's what I mean is
I know
like
what it is.
What I mean is, no matter what kind of person are inside, your heart is pure. Yeah, right. Definitely. So even if you betray a gangster, if inside your heart is pure, that shit shines brighter through that image as well.
Of course.
So I think it's something like that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but
like
I'm
a dickhead, yo. So like,
you know what I'm saying? All of them have that extra quality. Aside the fact that they are nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't deny.
Nah, I think it was the pureness. If you ever listen to the people who are alive that are around them, they always say, like, yo, this person was the greatest. Like, they were so pure. They never did this. They never did that. Like, what we seen in videos and shit was whatever.
Yeah.
But when you hear these people talk about their dead friends, they always say shit like yo, there was, I don't.
Pac.
Like, I should have died and shit type shit.
Pac,
a lot of people like, yo, that dude was a sweetheart. You know what I mean?
He had an image, though.
Yeah, he had an image, but
your heart inside.
Yeah, but everybody who spoke about Pac was like, yo, the dude was a real sweetheart. He was a real good dude. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? But I think that's the only way I think image could be looked over.
Yeah.
Is when you got that extra quality that goes with that lyrical talent. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not that nice, I guess. Yeah.
Jeez.
Nah, man.
Sometimes I'll be like, yeah, I'm nice. No, I'm not. Fuck that nigga.
Nah, man, my dude, you get busy. Definitely get busy.
No, I don't mean like nice with the skills. I mean like with the inside. Like
yeah, you may be missing that quality.
Yeah. Sometimes I try to be, but then something inside just be like, nah, man, fuck that. I be like, nah, fuck them niggas.
I try, man.
I try to be nice to people. Like, I try to reciprocate by doing nice gestures. I always make sure I hold the door for people. I always say hello, thank you, shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
It gotta be.
I like holding the door for people to see like how far they're willing to run to get to that door.
Nah, I do it.
I'm like, I'll hold the door open.
Let it go right before they get there.
No, I do it purely out of like I see people walking up and I think about it like if I'm walking up and you just kind of be like in the door shut, I'm gonna get mad.
Oh,
so I
definitely.
think about that. Like I'll be like, you know what? To reciprocate from not being mad, let me just be like, yo, here.
See, like for me, it just feels so natural. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels so natural that I'll get caught sometimes where I'm like actually holding the door.
Yeah, I do it too.
Yeah, that happens.
It's natural to me, but I made that decision
just,
because I tell you, like, I be getting mad. Like, I've seen people.
I be getting mad. I be helping, but I be getting mad.
It's a slippery slope.
People have opened the door in front of me and just let that shit go. Like, I'm right there, and I'll be like, I'll stop and look at the door, like, yo, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But So to not be mad, you know, to be like, I can't act like this.
To be even.
Not to be even, just to be like, to erase that quality. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, I'll be like, all right, I'm going to stay and hold the door. I've seen people, I'm still there like, and they be like, I'm so sorry, I'm taking long. I'm like, nah, you good. Like,
yeah, I mean, I've had those too. Yeah. You get good people, you know, too.
I'm like, nah, you good. Like, come on, I'm good with it. I'm holding the door for you and shit.
Yeah, nah, but
I try to do good deeds.
And especially if they're like really big, I'll hold the door open. So like, okay, I'm about to force you to do some exercise. Yeah. So I see them across the parking lot, and I'll hold the door open, so they be like, oh shit, now I gotta jog over there.
Right ass. Yeah. Did we get the camera view for him yet? Because I told you people, you guys got to start seeing this guy to know where this shit comes from. We are working.
We're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to make a little window for him in the top screens.
So yeah, you know, like a little window.
So box. Even when we do the transitions, he's always right there, like
yeah, you know, you gotta have that
in the same spot and shit.
You know, all good radio shows they show the engineer that talks shit behind the board and shit.
Yeah, yeah. So we used to do it in Ray's in the beginning with me. I used to have the camera on me when it was just me and.
Mm-hmm. We're going to make that happen. We're going to get, you guys are going to see Ray. I think we'll get more
Well, you can see Ray on the Ray Morales show.
I seriously think
exactly.
They seen where them comments came from.
Huh?
I seriously think like we'll get more comments. But it could be a gift and a curse because Ray may get into mad beef.
Yo, we probably get mad comments.
Because people may be seeing that shit and be like, this nigga. And we'll start going in and then it's like, oh shit. We got to cut the camera.
Cut the camera.
You know what I'm saying? We don't want to do that. But nah, man, it's been a crazy week, man. There's a lot going on, man. I'm sure everybody is in tune with what's going on in the world. You know what I mean? As far as the entertainment world, it's been on its heels. You know, and even as far as the sports world, it's been on its heels as well, too. It's been a lot of good things going on each side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Going into big ooh.
I mean, we if you want, we could go there early. I wasn't going to go there right now. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to go there this early.
I was going to tell you about, the couple of these, albums that are releasing recently.
Yeah. We definitely got to get into all that. You know what I mean? That's why I said you trying to rush me into sports.
No, that's because you was like, the sports.
No, I'm just letting everybody know. I'm just rounding it back into the show.
I got to prepare myself.
No.
I actually watched half of a football game last night.
That's what's up. I'm glad you did. You actually was human.
I had to watch it.
For what? 45 minutes.
It was either that or watch all these people sing karaoke.
Oh shit!
Oh okay. So you,
fucked up.
It was karaoke night. Nah, but
it's not that it bothered me. It's just I seen the football game. I was like, oh shit, it's a game.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a weirdo when it comes to shit like that. I could do shit like that in anywhere.
So watch the game, right?
I mean, just get in tune with shit to where I'm not in tune with what's going on around me.
I be in the strip club staring straight at the big screen like.
Oh, I done did that a few times. When the finals was going on. Yeah. When the finals was going on. The finals. We be watching the game and it's a whole lot. And it's crazy because like, I remember like I'm sure every nigga, of course, you get into arguments with your lady over going, place like that, whatever. And it's crazy because it's like I be on some like, yo, I really wish you could see like.
Yeah, like it's not.
Like
it's not about the naked girls.
I literally watched the basketball game.
Like it's kind of really not about the naked girls.
Yeah, I mean, it really ain't.
It's just like background noise.
It's like how can I put it? It's like eating dinner outside of one of them restaurants in Miami. The scenery around you is cool, but you really just there focusing on your dinner and your people you with. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, and in that scene, that's
the only difference is once in a while the people walking by in bikinis stop by and be like, "Yo, you want to dance?"
Drink? Yeah,
or
you
be like, "Nah, I'm good."
Either or, it's gonna be one of the
like, "Nah, I'm trying to have dinner with my lady." Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But it's like it's one or the other. But it's not that. It's crazy because I feel like the depiction and the allure of it.
What happened?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You went off?
No, it didn't go off.
Yeah,
it decided it wanted to disappear on me.
Oh, because if you like put the arrow in the side of the screen, it makes the whole thing go blank. Oh. Just move the arrow back.
I don't know if the viewers wanted to know all that, but we good.
Sorry, I had to explain to the engineer.
Moment, y'all. We had a quick moment.
Yeah.
But now, like I was saying, I think the allure of certain things, can create a different approach to, how you view and how you see things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's like even for like men, like when women go places and things like that. even as a man, it's like the obvious of what goes on in places.
Yo, that's why. I say this a lot, and not, it's kind of. I don't know how people take it, but I'm just truthful with shit like that. That's why I kind of say that I'm not a nice person.
Honest, bro.
That's why I say I'm not a nice person, because a nice person will just kind of appeal to like the attitude. Yeah, and I just put it blunt like this. I was like, look, don't get it twisted. Like, I don't think that you are not glancing once in a while. Like, it's almost human nature at this point.
Well, I mean, I'm not even gonna put the pressure on them and say like glancing.
I'm talking in the fucking mic, bro.
But it's just knowing, like, it's like knowing, all right, if you feel confident in yourself and like, all right, yeah, I'm a good looking nigga. So you go out, people feel you feel it in yourself, you put off that vibe, it's gonna come to you in return. You know what I'm saying? But even for your mate, like when your mate goes out,
happens to them
you know you with a good looking girl. You know what I'm saying? You know you ain't with a huff looking chick.
Jealousy,
if you know you with a good looking girl.
It's all about
like
jealousy, man. If people can erase the character trait of jealousy, you would be fine in relationships.
Yeah, I think that would be a different.
Because jealousy brings on the other. The jealousy brings on the other trait. Yeah, so definitely. Now you think your girl is like doing shit, right? So now you're like, I'm gonna do shit.
Yeah, or vice versa. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it brings on other traits. Like, and sometimes you could be in a situation where you're like, she not doing shit, and niggas be like, she doing something, nigga.
Oh yeah, that's just because they got a jealous mind.
Yeah, and it could also be because that nigga
seen them.
Not that nigga might be doing something.
Oh so yeah, definitely.
That jealous trait.
Guilt. That's guilt within yourself.
Because it brings on the jealous.
Of course, like, so bring on the jealous.
If you get rid of jealousy first in a relationship, like, don't think that this woman's yours, but she's not fucking yours, baby. You know?
You don't own nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
You ain't on borrowed time, your damn self.
I think you'll be alright, man.
You don't borrow time.
You don't even own a house that you own.
Yeah.
Because if you don't pay your taxes, they gonna take your shit.
Right back in the
sorry
situation.
To blow up a lot of my supporters who are real estate agents. We're about to blow the whole shit up. Like, buying a house is just renting the house from the government, basically. But go
instead of a person.
Yeah.
Like now you just rented it from a corporation.
Yeah, you rented that shit from the United States of America, basically.
Yo, shout out to Lou Sardo for watching out.
Shout out.
IBOD.
Shout out. But yeah, man, you know what I mean? Like, it's been a whole lot going on this week, my G. And actually, it's a lot going on in hip-hop. So,
all right, so before we get into what's going on...
Yeah, I want to play a track, if that's cool.
Play some music? Let's get it.
I'm glad my DJ/engineer was on the same mind frame.
Yeah, I was like...
shout out Wave...
Yeah,
brainwaves
mind bullets.
Like,
that's scary.
Because I was sitting here thinking, like, yo, before we transition into anything else,
I may be losing.
Yo, what's up, MJ? And this shit ain't meant to be funny, motherfucker.
Yo, so check this out.
What he said?
He said that shit ain't funny.
Yo,
that shit ain't funny.
Can I play my personal favorite to start off with?
MJ, you got the most exclusive hat, and you keep hiding it a secret. I've been told you. You gotta take a picture with that shit.
Yeah, man, take a picture and post it on the MELLO-ROOM, MJ.
But
Stop fronting. I don't even feel right calling you MJ.
Yeah.
P-Dub.
It's P-Dub.
Stop playing and take a fucking picture with the hat on. Show some love. Represent. You know what I mean?
I wanna give a quick shout out real quick to IBOD.
Yo,
OD. Send in your music, bro. Send it to me or send it to the MELLO-ROOM.
Just type in. Oh, you can't.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
So we're going to type in an email address for you to look up. Send in your music, bro, because, I know you dropping some new stuff real quick.
At the moment.
Yeah.
You about to drop something new, I know, so just do it.
Put him on the mic, yeah.
Yo, what up? What's up, brother? You on the MELLO-ROOM?
No, man, I'm watching.
What's Gucci, family?
Put me on speaker, man.
I got you right to the microphone, fam.
You got to put it right up to the mic.
What's going on, yeah?
Everything Gucci, you already know. What's good with you, fam?
Yo, what's good, B? Yo, good to hear you.
You know we be blasting the record off still through the new season and all that. You gotta get some new music up here. I know you sitting on something.
Yeah, man. I'm just waiting for the egg to hatch, man.
I feel you. You already know. And they're speaking of that, we was gonna get into some music.
We about to play your shit now that you just called us up, man.
Of course, man. Like, I got a whole. Oh man, I done dumped the whole other shit I was working on and just started working on a new thing. I gotta stop that shit.
Yeah, you got a bad habit of doing that, man. Just put the project out, man. God damn,
you're not
put
the
the
only
project
one,
out,
brother.
man.
I decided the whole project. I'm like, yo, man, you know what? Let me just start some other shit.
I think that's where I get that shit from.
Listen.
Yeah.
You told me that's your man's, and you studied under it. I was just about to
brother,
be like, don't
man.
worry, you ain't the only one, yo.
Yeah, I picked up some of his bad habits, man. Fuck.
Nah. I mean, I don't throw it out. I just, come back to it.
Mm-hmm. And
it's a whole nother.
I feel you. I already know how that should be.
It's a little bit smoother.
Mm.
Like, it's a lot more smoother than everything else. It's like a bunch of that, that old kind of. I don't want to give up my.
You can hear it though.
I don't want to give up my recipe, but.
I feel you. Nah. Don't give it up. You can't get a sauce up.
Yeah.
You already know how that go.
That motherfucking special sauce, you can't get that up. So I just was on some like, yo, you know what? Let me try to work. But it's just like building something and then be like, yo, you know what? I think I could build this a little faster. This like my mood gravitated towards this now.
I feel you.
Sometimes you just be mad, so you do angry music.
Yeah.
You know what? I feel a little mellow now.
That's what it is.
You see? You see it catch on, yo.
He getting into his mellow. He with the mellow room. He feeling mellow and he giving them that energy. That's what it is. You already know. We about to play one of your joints, man. You gonna have to introduce yourself.
That, now we can't play the fuck boy.
No, we can't. But what we can do.
Which one? How y'all doing it?
Which one you gonna blast off?
I tell you, we could play the summertime.
I was gonna say, we could do the summertime because it is starting to get cold.
Let me correct that too.
Yeah.
Marketing wise.
Please do.
It's Let Me Love You.
Let Me Love You.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because nobody want to hear no summertime fine shit. It's like 20 degrees out here. So.
Yeah, I know. Y'all, it's brick ass up there right now. I heard Jack out there snatching niggas.
Shit, cold out here too, man.
You know what? For marketing purposes, it's like, why? It's like nobody listens to
Show it on my
Will
screen.
Smith Summertime in the winter.
Slide it over.
That's a whole fact. That's a barbecue record.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
I
Let
don't
Me
want
Love
that
You
song
mix.
to just be.
Right under Latino.
It could be a metaphor for
Down.
I met her in the summer.
Okay.
Definitely.
I met her, she just had that little vibe. Thanks. So it's just like a Let Me Love You Now, like type vibe.
All right, well, introduce it so we could blast it off.
Yeah, so it's that the Summertime Fine remade over to Let Me Love You, featuring my boy Lex.
There we go.
It's MELLO-ROOM Live.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So I decided to call in. I see it's the watch party. So
Let's
whoever's
party.
watching, enjoy that shit. What's that beat? If you don't know me as that, it's Boo-Boo. If you don't know me as that, it's El Pollo Loco.
You already.
So let me try my luck out. I'm just trying to chill, hopefully we could bug out. You can tell your friends, I tell my niggas bring the trucks out. I'm trying to be with a swan when all the ducks out. All up in your pond till you strung out. Bopping with your headphones on and your tongue out. Damn, I love that cute shit. But every time I say what up, you on that mute shit. Your body on fleek. Baby, you could be Nicki, I'm just trying to be meek. But you Lisa Turtle when you treating me like Screech. But when I was away, you was hunting me for a week. They told me on the block. You had me mad hype though. I heard you cautious, cause my baby mom's psycho. The jealous type. She be alright though. I take care of mine, so ain't nothing to fight for. She mad I lay my pipe down, then I quit. And I'm on to another site now. So tell me about your benefits. Vacation time, I take you on any trip.
I wanna love you. Yeah. Just let me show you. Yes. I wanna love you. Yeah.
quiet outside, but in the bed you a killer. You be kissing on your body, how you feeling, things you didn't know. Minutes later, still feel it from head to toe. Shaking, laying in the bed like what you do to me. Supposed to be with your girls, what you laying with your boo to be. You said you gon' get dressed, but you be toying. Laying here, fingers in my nose, you annoying. Smile like I never seen. Had me thinking a king gon' need a queen. Baby, hold up, chocolate, make my sugar go up. Love sick, you make a nigga throw up. Plus you got your own Fetty. By my side when it's light, by my side when it's heavy. And when the smoke clears, we be steady. Just let me know, I'm ready when you ready.
I wanna love you. Yeah. Just let me show you. Yes. I wanna love you. Tell me what you want. Just let me show you. I wanna love you. Just let me show you.
We back. Shout out to Butch.C who called in and we had him actually giving y'all
much
some
love for that shit. That was dope, yo.
Yeah, definitely. We had him call. He called in. He actually did that on the wing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that wasn't playing.
That wasn't playing at all. And he do.
Hey, like I said, man, we're getting as raw as it gets. Man.
Yeah. Nah, he known for doing things like that, man. Shout out to Butch.C. That was him featuring Lex. Let Me Love You. You know what I'm saying? And we thought it was Summertime Fine, but he cleared that up for us. Nobody really wants to hear Summertime record.
Yeah, we didn't. I'm sorry, brother. I was misinformed, and I just go with what I hear, and I'm off.
That was my fault. It was I be mellow, man. What can I say? You know what I'm saying?
Much love for the shout out, man. Definitely.
Yeah, man. We appreciate that, man. That was dope. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, Lucas, jumping with that record, jumping into it, we're gonna get into the latest in hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Matter of fact, let's go into the quick history of today.
Let's do it, and to lead us up to the day. That sound appropriate.
Yeah. So today in history in hip hop, this is probably more older kids too. One album dropped today was Mobb Deep's Infamous.
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah.
Or am I wrong?
Yeah, Infamous dropped the 19th of November,
and that was
1996.
Like
that's Hell on Earth.
Yeah,
Hell on Earth was that album.
Yeah, Hell on Earth.
The name of that album.
Oh,
that
okay,
was
the Hell on Earth one.
Yeah, Hell on Earth.
I'm about that was my shit.
That was that is crazy, and it's cool that we actually do shit like this because, like I always say, like it throw me to that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I fell upon it last week, and I was like, yo, we're gonna do this for now on, yo. Because
even looking at that album cover, it's like,
right?
I remember.
Yo, we don't show the pictures right now, but go look up
Hell on Earth Mobb Deep
cover, and you're gonna be like, you don't know why we like it, but it's just nostalgic as shit.
Yeah, for us, it take you back to a time where it's like, and for me myself, I was really.
Don't ask me what the name of the tracks
are on the song. It's a great use of fonts too.
Oh, the tracks are right there though, right? Yeah. Oh no, those are tags.
Well, I know the title track on the album. That was Hell on Earth, and that was a classic of theirs in their catalog. You know what I'm saying?
Boom. So this is their third album, right?
The remix with Lil Kim on in there. No, that's not this one, right? Okay.
So check it. This is the third album. 1996. They debuted in 94. So for that 3-year span, they were banging out an album a year.
Definitely. And they had a hit on every one of them.
Yeah.
They had
All of
something
them
that.
were hits to me.
Well, no, I mean the albums, all of those albums.
Except for that stuff they did with G Unit. But
Well, I mean they had a few
But
joints
that
there
was
too.
later
But
though, man. And I
That
think
was
that
much
was a
later.
lot more politics involved because they still trying to make money.
yeah,
And who they were signed to, and
Yeah.
what 50 was about back then.
definitely. But like I said, man,
Didn't they have MOP too?
they had MOP, they had Mobb Deep, they had who else they had?
Oh, G-Unit?
They had a lot. Yeah, G-Unit had.
oh, they had signed MOP at some point.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, and then
Damn.
later part of their career, basically, right? They
Yeah.
didn't end there, but
I don't know if they ended there or Rockefeller.
yeah,
I'm not sure.
It might be Rockefeller.
I remember them being with Rockefeller
I think the last
at one
people
point.
there was Rockefeller,
I'm not sure.
or were they were first with?
I think they were first
They
with
were first with
Rockefeller,
Rockefeller,
and then they
because
ended
they
up
was
on
with Beanie
G-Unit.
and all them and
Yeah,
shit.
because
most
I
of the
remember them
time.
being in the Mobb Deep video.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that, like I said, man, that was a classic album, man. That was a dope time.
Also, one of my favorite.
Wow, I looked at
Chicks.
that album cover and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh shit.
Yeah, the
Foxy
ill
Brown,
now,
Ill Nana.
the ill now. Yo, that shit was like that was one of the illest woman records back in the days.
Dope. That was
Sexy
a dope.
Black
That
Ass
was
Chick,
definitely a
yo.
dope record. It had My Life on there. There was a few records on there that were actually.
Is this after
really,
the
really
Firm
dope.
too, right?
No.
No,
Way
this is
after the
before.
Firm?
This is before the
This is
Firm.
before.
Before Firm.
The Firm came out in 2000.
No, it
No,
didn't.
And it didn't. 98,
Firm came out in
Earlier.
like 97.
Yeah.
97.
Possibly 97. It could be before. I might be wrong.
Because
We
this is
gotta look
this
that
is
up.
96. This is
We gotta look that up.
November 19th, 1996.
You know, but yeah, and actually it's funny that we actually showing this because on the last episode we actually seen that Little Kim's album was released that day that we did that episode. So it's crazy because those two, and like I said, it takes me back to that time, and those two were actually in, Who's Better, the Who's Better conversation
Right.
at that time. You know what I mean? So it's dope to see
That was hers was last week, and
it's dope to see
That's
like
it.
they dropped in the same
brings-
quarter
what
that
it,
year.
So what it does is bring you back to that time when you remember when they were competing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember that now. You know, like
Yeah,
just
definitely.
being like, okay, you would see why they're back to back because they was competing at that time. And
Yeah,
shit.
definitely.
And
definitely.
one of my favorites, and this is I think this is after Eternal Reflection. To be honest with you,
What year is it?
2002.
Oh, true. This is before that. Just to get by, just to get high.
No, this is way before that.
Yeah, this
Well,
is,
that came out in 03.
this is before that, but
This
I
is
think
before that.
Return of
That's what I'm saying, this is
Eternal
before that.
Reflection came out in the 90s though, right?
I want to say Eternal Reflection came out in like 2001.
That's close. I don't know. So it says Talib's debut solo album is Quality.
Yeah, because who's he with again? It was Talib and
High Tech.
Hot Tech.
And that was Eternal Reflection album.
Yeah. And actually, crazy shit is, Talib Kweli be out here a lot, right?
Yeah, he
He
Oh,
actually
word?
has an artist that
Yeah.
he signed that's
Yeah.
like right in Lakeside.
Yeah, it's this dude.
Oh, shit.
It's the dude that Charlie Rose did the song with. The I showed you shit. The bugs on my windshield shit. His got like he got long curly hair and shit. He crazy and shit.
Nah, you ain't show me that.
Oh, I'll show you later. Yeah.
Shout out
Long
to Charlie
curly- he has a
Rose,
Jerry
man. Shout out
curl?
to Charlie
No,
Rose.
it's like it's like a big fro, but it's laid down and shit.
Okay, yeah, you ain't showing me
A
that.
Jerry curl.
Nah, it ain't Jerry curl. Though. Ain't got no grease. in it.
Ray gotta be the Ray gotta be the Ray.
He don't know.
We
what
gotta
he's
get Ray
talking
a
about.
camera view. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I was saying, even though in that time, and it's bugged out because it's crazy that that's his debut album, and you said that was 2002.
Two.
Because it
So
feels
what
like
would
he
you-
was in the game so
Yeah.
much before.
Well, he
that.
was with Raucus and all that.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
but I feel like I felt like on a debut album level.
I think Eternal Reflection came out before this, like during Raucus era.
that could be looked up as well. We can always find those things.
I mean, I can't remember, but that was one of my pivotal albums, so I would feel like I would know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you were in that. You were in that that conscious.
well, what
at that
happened
time,
was,
huh?
I think I explained it before. What happened was
He was
after
over
Biggie
walking
and
around like,
Pac
fuck the
died-
power.
No, after
No. I mean,
No, after Biggie and Pac died, my love for mainstream rappers became a little less. I like Jay-Z, I like Mobb Deep and all them. You know what I'm saying? I had the albums.
Of course.
But I started delving into like, not because it was conscious, just the more lyrical side.
So what is the album?
They were doing.
What is the album you're saying?
You know what I'm saying? Huh?
What is the album?
Reflection.
Yeah, he doesn't have a solo album called Eternal Reflection.
So that had to be released some other way.
When he was
That's
with
High
High Tech.
Yeah, that was High Tech shit.
That was him in High Tech. Cause
Yeah, it was.
That had the classic, you pronounce my
Every
name
beat was on
finally.
that shit was High Tech
Yeah.
shit.
Could have been 99 too that came
I believe, yo, it was like in the 90s, yo, 99, 98, or probably 99.
Could have been.
Well, that's what. Okay, so that was his first debut album, I guess. In mainstream.
It's crazy, man, because like I said, it felt like that. It feel like his debut came out so much earlier. I guess because you had Mos Def and that, you know, that Common and
yeah, and then you have the Black Star album.
Okay, the album.
Black Star together.
The album you're talking
And
about.
they're doing a dude.
It's called Train of Thought.
Black Star album. Huh?
It's called Train of Thought and High Tech as Reflection Eternal.
Yeah.
So that was
That's the
High
whole
Tech's
name.
name.
Of the album. Like the whole name of the project, right?
No, the name of the project is Titan of Thought, but it was
What?
with High Tech, and High Tech called himself Reflection Eternal. You know how they have like a different
Reflection
moniker to
Eternal.
go by?
Train of Thought. Yeah, that is a song too. But they did Black Star, right? He did Black Star and some other shit there.
so he was really active. He was active a lot more, but his solo project
Yeah,
just
because
got
Black
released
Star
late.
is in 1996.
Yeah, so he was active and it just got released. His solo got released.
Yo, that
late.
stuff he did with Mos Def though is
That's
fire.
classic. Yeah, that's classic shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
And that's why I said like it's crazy because now you think about it, like it was funny because my uncle, you know, actually had hit me one day and was like, "Yo," and then he sent me a picture. And
Oh, he hit you up. He didn't like strike you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and he was like, "Yeah," so it showed like he'd be out here on a regular basis and shit.
Damn, I feel bad that I can't remember his artist name, son, because he brought him on Drink Champs. I think freestyled on Drink Champs and everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then
And he was like, "Shout out to Lakeside."
And then last time, remember I told you I ran into Charlie Bros. Right after that, he started posting that shit up, and I was telling y'all niggas, I was like, "Yo, that's Talib's artist."
Yeah, I mean, shit. If anybody watching
Why the
and ain't
fuck I
no
can't remember
comment,
that
man, you
nigga's
know, let
name?
us know his name. Because I definitely heard his name before too, and I don't remember, and I'm sorry for that.
So that is today in hip hop.
I actually did hear that too. Now it's ringing a bell.
That was all of the albums that came out.
Oh shit!
Yeah, for this date.
Hell yeah.
But if we want to talk about like the day before or tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I remember last time we dove into it, and it was crazy because if you remember, like in that year, that was when like the labels had much more control of, you know, what was going
So
on.
yesterday in 1985, LL Cool
It's a classic
J released his debut album, Radio.
It's a classic year right there.
Yeah. And like I was young there, but I
was
remember listening
born.
to that shit.
But
I was.
This
I
is
was
one of my
born
favorite
before
albums
that.
of all time right here.
And Ice Cube, that's on. That was the 17th.
The 17th. That was Saturday.
yo, it's crazy too, because you know his basketball league is doing work.
Phenomenal.
I
Crushing
heard.
numbers.
I actually got
Shout
to
out to
watch
Cube,
a
man.
clip of some of it and shit, but I didn't get to watch the game yet.
Yeah, nah, it's actually it should be doing numbers, man, and it's cool because it's like, you know, you get a lot of the players that just
That
left
we
the
grew up with.
game that, you know,
And they
yeah,
been rough,
that were actually your favorite of your era, you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
era.
And they actually, it's a little rougher game,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's not as technical as the league, you know what I mean? It's dope, and he's
Don't
having
they got a
much success
4-point
with it.
shot? It
I'm
was
not
like
sure. I haven't-
Yeah. They got a spot where you can hit a 4-point shot, you know, and he's having
Yeah.
a lot of success with it. It's dope, you know what I'm saying? And also, you see like all the shows that he got on like VH1 and all that. Like they got Hollywood Stars.
Oh yeah,
brought
See,
that
yeah,
back.
You know I don't watch goddamn cable.
What other? It's another show that he has as well too.
And since this show is all about positivity, yo, I get so frustrated when people say that he's a sellout, he's this and that. I'm like, yo, he was supposed to just be a gangster his whole life. Like,
Man, that's
Nah,
some
you gotta
mentality
evolve.
shit.
he turned everything. Yo, he turned
gotta
everything
evolve.
around, bro, and actually started doing some positive things.
Out of all of those people he came up with, not to knock any of them, I think he came out on the top.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, I mean,
He
Dre's
might
doing
not
pretty damn good.
money
too.
wise.
Yeah,
Yeah,
money wise, Dre, yeah, but
like doing shit like being able to be just
to be able to go to sleep at night with a good with a good conscience.
Yeah, movies, TV shows, music.
Yeah, absolutely.
Guest
right.
appearances, the basketball.
His wings definitely spread into a lot more different industries.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's been lucrative for him in almost every avenue. So.
And you see him, he gonna be like the next what's his name? What's this nigga's name, man?
Mark
Steve
Cuban.
Harvey.
Yo, and actually, speaking of that, it's crazy too, because I actually seen some shit. Pardon me. I actually seen some shit that Master P actually has his own wrestling.
Oh, did
league.
you see that? Was
and
that for
I believe
real?
Like,
Stevie
was that for
J-
real?
I don't know if it's real or not.
that
I would
for
like
real?
to know
Look
if that
that
is
shit
real. I would like to
Look
know
up
if that's
Master
real.
What,
because it's
like a
wrestling
rival to WWE
No,
kind
it's
of?
a
Nah,
wrestling
just his
league.
own wrestling league. Look it up and see if it's
So,
real.
but like pro wrestling.
Yeah, because
In a sense.
in a sense, because if it's true
It's a
and it's
wrestling
real,
league and they have characters and shit.
yeah, if it's
okay.
true and it's real, they said Lil Scrappy and Stevie J is the tag team champions.
Yeah, they're the top dogs of the league and shit.
Which I would like to know if that is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen that and I actually kind of threw me off. I was like, what the hell? But, and that would be dope if
Just
he
click
did.
that right there.
That would be dope if he did actually have his own shit.
Master P buys pro wrestling company, says Vince McMahon is in trouble.
Oh, maybe it might be true.
That's a bold statement.
It might be true. I'm sorry.
It might. I seen it too, and I didn't want to comment. on it
House of
because
Glory
I don't, like,
Wrestling.
wanna say,
Yeah, you don't want to talk about something you don't know much about.
I'm
That's why I mentioned it,
it
because maybe somebody knows and they could throw it in the comments or something. Let me know what's up.
It's
Because-
called House of Glory Wrestling.
Oh, okay. So it is something real.
Yeah.
So yeah, so Stevie J and what's his name?
But
Lil
are they
Scrap-
really wrestlers in it, or was
Lil-
that?
I don't know. That's why I seen the picture. It kind of looks like them, but it don't have to be them. You know what I'm saying? It could be people that look like them and niggas just being funny. You know how internet is, nigga. They,
Nah, I think that was
they
them,
turn
dog.
memes into
And
everything.
yeah, and this is undated, so I want to find some. Okay, this is as of October 8th, 2019. So this is recent.
It's recent enough to be right.
Uh,
Yeah, I think so, man. I don't know, but the picture does look like them. But you know, that could be. It's so faded of a picture too. It could be people, trolling and shit.
yeah, it could be. That's why I was like, I had to find out something. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen it and it was like, damn, he bought a wrestling company. Like he.
And you know what? It's a positive thing for Master P to be doing this
That
because
shows another like
when you-
that hip hop then moved
Yeah,
into.
yeah.
one
You
of
know
the
what I'm
biggest
Yo,
problems they've had in pro wrestling over the years is always the lack of a black star.
well, they
And
had,
so now we have
they
a-
had Booker T, right? And,
Only one. And
Rikishi.
Nah, Rikishi wasn't black.
Rikishi's it's Tongan.
Hawaiian or something.
He's from Tonga.
And we don't consider
I
Rock
thought-
black either. So we talking about like
Nah,
black,
you gotta
black.
remember.
We're talking about
they had old
American-
wrestlers
we
like
talking
Coco
about
Beware.
African American.
Yeah, but no,
You
what
know.
they're saying is an actual star, superstar, like
yeah, like
you-
John Cena.
yeah. So yeah, somebody who's transitioned, arts and culture
They had Mark
through
Henry.
Yeah, and
They
yeah,
never had
and,
a Puerto Rican one either, right?
no, not at all. They try to.
They shun them a lot because that's big on the island.
Oh yeah, huge. But
Nah, they know them niggas
the
is
Puerto Rico
mighty
Puerto Rico
tough,
blackballed
that's what it
itself.
is.
Puerto Rico blackballed itself in the wrestling community after a pro wrestler went over there doing a side event and they stabbed him 72
I
times
told you this was
in a bathroom.
Crazy.
I told you.
He's
Boy,
bugged
I
out.
told you.
Yeah.
It's in my blood. I know.
And they're saying
I'll do it.
that Puerto Rico's biggest star, who is Hercules, which is Hercules, may have been involved in that. So anybody who comes from the island of Puerto Rico is basically unspoken blackball.
That's crazy. You just
training.
let me know some shit I ain't never know. That's dope. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I learned a lot of this from the Steve Austin
Yo, so,
podcast.
do me a favor, yo.
Stone Cold?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a podcast.
He's had a
I haven't
podcast
watched
for
it.
years
I
now.
haven't watched it,
No,
though.
because he doesn't have any video, strictly
It's,
audio.
or listen to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'd be probably drinking a whole shitload of beer on that shit.
He
he
actually
probably
stopped
just
drinking beer for a little bit, and he was just drinking little bits of wine, and then I think he stopped altogether for a diet, and then I think he's just getting back now to having a couple of beers.
Yeah.
That's iconic with him.
You gotta do, man. Sometimes you gotta take a break, work your body out, get built
Yeah,
back up. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yo, I want you to do me a favor though. look up whether or not Stevie J and them are wrestlers. What I was gonna say is, yo,
we went back to that.
What I wanted to do before we even really got into a major topic was, yo, Styles P just dropped some joint, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, we want to talk about back into the album.
Wait, hold on. Stevie J and who?
Stevie J and Lil Scrap.
It's called Presence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You said you listened to it?
Yeah, I listened to some of it. I didn't get to hear the whole thing. Yeah, it's dope. You know?
Remember,
I mean, Styles is one of my favorite artists when it comes down to it. You know, he's like he an artist you could listen to and you getting fired. You know, you ain't gotta.
Yeah, of course.
You ain't gotta,
all the time. I
yeah,
just wanted
really gotta think about too much about it.
I didn't expect you to be like, yo, that shit was garbage, yo.
No. Shit. It's
not
dope.
one of this shit.
No, it's definitely dope and it's refreshing.
Like, I can listen.
You know, it's
one of my favorite Styles P mixtapes is that shit where it was like done by. It was like Mario. Remember you used to have that shit like in the background.
I think what Ghost in the Machine.
Yeah, Ghost in the Machine, yo. Oh shit, like or Ghost in the Shell or some shit like that.
He had a few of them. Yeah, you know what I mean. But nah,
yo,
definitely it's an album. This is an album.
Shits.
This right here is an album, man.
It's a studio album type shit.
Yeah, you gotta check it out. It's actually dope. You know what I mean.
I got to check out Dave E shit, some of it.
Yeah,
I was like, okay,
fire.
Yeah.
Actually, I seen that they it's foul too, cause the media, them like it's some real assholes. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what's crazy is I came across Big Boy's interview with him and shit on the radio show.
He's doing a really good job interviewing people, by the way.
Yeah, and
Big Boy.
Yeah.
He did because that show was really dope, man. And he gave up, not like a crazy bunch of truths and shit, but
I gotta check that
He
one
basically told you what inspired the album and where he came from, and and Big Boy put him on like he was like, so you've been doing this for a long time. It's just that this and that. Blah, blah, blah. You gotta check it out, man.
I gotta check that interview out because I'm a fan of East, man. And I feel like the album, in my opinion,
he talked about doing the Method Man's role and all that shit.
Yeah,
and basically he tried 3 times. Like he went for the role. He's like, I want to be this nigga.
Yeah.
Like they didn't search him out.
How you feel about the album? From what you heard,
I like the 2 or 3 songs that I got to listen to fully. The other ones, they're all smooth. Mm-hmm. They're like way smoother than I thought it was gonna be.
Very smooth album.
And I was like, oh,
I think that's why I
that.
like it so much.
Yeah,
you know
like
what I'm
telling
saying?
you, the mellowness is catching on.
Even with
People
even with his what you would take as his more street records, they still got a smooth vibe to him.
Well, he was always like that anyway. He still has like not a Nipsey Hussle flow, slow, but it's still slow. Like
Yeah. He got that vibe to him, man. Definitely. And like I said, man, my opinion, it's a dope album. I would call it a classic. You know what I'm saying? But I'm me.
I gotta run through it again and listen to it fully. But the ones I got to listen to on the ride to work, I was definitely like, I wasn't change it.
Nah, it'll definitely take you on that journey. You know what I'm saying? And I like it because it, like I said, everybody's first body of work that they massively present to people is gonna have from the moment you entered this motherfucker to when the world got to know who you are.
And speaking of that, Lauryn Hill finally dropped a song.
What?
Yeah. What's the name of it?
That's crazy because I heard something on the radio.
What's the date
about
on this
that.
show?
Okay.
November 15th, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 15th.
Right, so as of November 15th, Lauryn Hill drops first new solo song in 5 years. It's called Guarding the Gates.
Oh,
I haven't listened to it yet. I just came across it like 20 minutes before the show. Or not even the show while I was at my job and I had to
That's
come
crazy
home.
because I heard something on the radio about it, but I was like, I ain't really paid no mind. I was like,
so I want to. If anybody gets to check it out, go check it out.
It's
check it out.
It's a single.
It sounds great.
For the movie, Queen and Slim. If y'all have y'all seen the trailer for that shit? That shit looks dope.
That
looks like a good movie.
Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about.
Definitely
that's the one where they're like, you guys are inspiration. They're just like, man, we just trying to.
Yeah, they're like the Black Bonnie and Clyde kind of jump off. Yo, it's dope.
Like it's gonna be a dope movie.
Yeah, I want to check that out too.
I seen a lot of previews for it.
I seen the previews for it. All right, that's dope, man. I definitely gonna have to check that song out later.
Yo, did you guys know she made a guest appearance on Pusha T's single "Coming Home"?
Is that something that just got released? Because I feel like I think that's what I was trying to say.
It says it's 2019.
Pusha T just dropped something, right?
It says Pusha T's 2019 single "Coming Home."
Yeah, Pusha T just dropped some shit. I think either a single or
maybe that,
or an album or a mixtape or some shit like a collection.
And maybe that because I know she wasn't on Daytona. You
No,
know.
that's what I'm saying.
So that's gotta be.
I was trying to tell you earlier though that I seen somebody else was dropping. I couldn't remember. I think it might have been Pusha T. But definitely gotta check.
Well, I mean, it's the
everybody
fourth
check
quarter,
that out.
and you know, fourth quarter for a lot of the artists is crunch time. So you're gonna get music from
Of course,
from a large slew of artists.
And last but not least, yo, gotta tell you, Kanye is making his second
Yeezy,
the sequel to Jesus is King, and Dr. Dre is producing it.
Okay. I actually seen a photo. Now that you say that, I seen a photo of Dr. Dre and Kanye in the studio together.
Yeah. Okay. So that might be it then. Right
I seen that. Them post a picture of that.
You guys know that Dr. Dre has produced music for
a lot of people.
Everybody.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Rock and roll, Celine Dion, yo, everybody.
That's one thing. That's why when we were talking about that a little while ago with Ice Cube, you know what I'm saying? I mentioned Dr. Dre because Dr. Dre has, through music,
you can usually tell when it's a Dr. Dre song too when there's no bass line.
Nah, but one thing I will say, he's definitely remained ultimate.
He's always, like I said, I wasn't taking away from him at that point. I was just saying, you know, Ice Cube, this is like in a whole nother realm.
Was that the picture?
Probably, yeah. I seen that picture too.
Whole fact. That was.
Why does Kanye always got to look like that? I'm super serious.
That's not his name anymore, right? Too.
His name's what? Yay.
No, it's
Listen, I'm gonna call him what I feel like.
Christian something Kanye. I can't remember.
Nebuchadnezzar.
Nah, that's his opera.
What?
Kanye is making an opera, and it's called Nebuchadnezzar.
He's making an opera.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what you call it, writing it, producing it, but it's happening.
Wow, that's crazy.
You pulled it up. No, you.
Yeah, well, this is all. This article actually talks about his Jesus is King, and then the opera talks a little bit about everything.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's dope. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, Kanye's. It's funny because it's like, what is he gonna do next? You know what I'm saying?
That's why I told
for the
you.
world,
That's why I told you a long time ago. I
next?
was like, this nigga's in the news every day for everything. I was like, we can't really bring him up, but if we wind up bringing him up,
he's all over the place. It's hard not to bring him up. You know what I mean? I'd seen he was with Joel Osteen in his church. You know.
Yeah. I didn't get to watch that shit.
I ain't watch it. You know, I seen a clip of it on the gram.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen the clip of it, you know, him talking or whatever.
I mean, it's all more power to him, man.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, you know, hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with, you know, getting in touch with the higher power. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should be in touch with that man. You know what I'm saying?
Ray, what did it say about the opera?
It's going to be directed by Vanessa Beecroft, and it will feature music with, his Sunday Service, Peter Collins, and Infinite Song.
Yo, they be rocking at that shit.
Yeah, I seen a couple of them.
You see the video of them jumping around at the county jail?
Oh no, I ain't see that one.
Oh,
but they be getting busy. They be rocking there, man.
So he went to visit a county jail and do a service. Do a.
I did see that, but I didn't see nothing crazy. I didn't see it get out of control.
No. But his
they probably even helped somebody escape.
His Sunday service, they were jumping around. They was into it. You know what I'm saying? They were definitely in the mood.
I seen an interview where he was talking about that because
music is like one of the biggest keys to your soul, man. I promise you. Like you said it early in the show. You said, I always gotta go back to my music.
Yeah,
right?
Rhythm.
Music has always been my soul. Like for me, like you couldn't calm me down, and then you could probably play a beat, and I'll be like, what just happened?
It gives that peace.
Like, why am I mad, nigga? This shit. And I think that shit works for Ray too. I think it works for anybody that if you it just has to be the certain song that grabs you.
I mean, it's a universal language.
It's still music.
Music is music. Yeah, I mean, that's why I say music.
It's just how you use it properly, and I think Kanye is using it.
It's rhythm
for a good purpose.
Yeah, and that's crazy because in the interview I seen,
where
he was talking
money.
About it. We gonna get you your camera, Ray.
That's why I did That's why I did this.
Like,
the good purpose,
but you know. Like I said, in the interview I seen where he was talking about it, it was actually like, and that's what he was saying. He was like, with Sunday service when he first started it, it was just music driven. You know what I'm saying? And then, somebody like the older guys, the old heads, somebody like came to him and was like, you got to put the word in there. I think it was his dad, he said.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, it's cool what you're doing, Sunday service.
Yeah, but the word got to be involved if you're going to do
good
it.
People, but you got to put the word in it. They got to feel something. They need food. They need solid food. So, and I got it. I understood what
It's all about delivery. Yeah. Like, not to get religious, this is not religious at all. But I used to say this a lot, and this is what opened my eyes in church, was you got to remember, there's institutions built to take children through college to become preachers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, there's a set way that they teach you that how you, when you come out, how you react. So, church and religion has become so like one way, and the world is around it has changed so much.
One of the best known,
the delivery is harder now.
One of the best known, well known religious institutions that basically teaches the Bible, theology and stuff for Christianity is actually here in Kissimmee.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so that college that's kind of to your left-hand side on your way to Gateway High School?
Yeah, across from Valencia.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, before Valencia.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that school right there, it's world-renowned for pumping out preachers.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's crazy what goes on around you.
When I was growing up, I grew up in a more predominantly black church, so a lot of the kids that I grew up with wanted to go to Morehouse.
Yeah.
So when I was growing up, that was a college that they were like, you gotta go to Morehouse. Yeah. I was like, man, going to college.
So yeah, all right, I'll meet you there.
Yeah. I mean, I went to Catholic
I'll come to your frat party.
I didn't want to be a preacher. Sorry guys, I'm half black, but I didn't really want to go to
They seemed
black
like, it was like, hey man, what happened? I thought you were gonna come.
Yo, I wonder what
those kids in years.
I wonder what religious school frat parties do to like party and shit. Do they just drink a bunch of wine?
Man, dudes is people are people, man.
They're like, yo, we got communion wine and we got wafers.
Yeah, I mean, they gonna party everywhere. Stage in your life where I think that's needed.
Yeah, you're gonna party everywhere. Florida especially. They come down here to party for real.
They come down here and get lit.
Oh, for years, the colleges in Florida were known as fucking just party colleges. Just
yeah, did you ever find out whether
look at the weather, look at the atmosphere.
I know.
Of course they're gonna want to party.
It's 350 days of sunshine.
For years, it was between the
other 15 is just
Florida State
rain.
and Florida University
hurricane warning.
Fighting back and forth for like 30, 40 years on the number one party college in the country.
Who, Texas and fucking
Florida? FSU and Florida University.
Oh,
damn.
Yo, did you ever find out whether or not Stevie J and this niggas were wrestlers?
No, it must have been some kind of joke because they actually got into a fight.
Okay.
They actually got into like a real fight.
With each other?
Yeah.
Oh,
there's video of it and shit.
I seen the picture and I was like, it kind of looks like them, but I don't know. I feel like it's trolling and shit.
And Little Scrappy is saying that he sent Stevie J to the hospital. He fucked his ass up and sent him to the hospital.
He put the paws on him.
Alright, cool.
I don't know. I'm interested. I'm kind of interested now, but since it's the Mellow Room, I'm gonna look it up after the show's over.
Let's get into a record, man. Actually, let's
do that.
We talking about all this music. Let's get some music in our soul.
That would have been dope though if they were wrestlers. I was about to big them up. I wasn't even gonna joke on that shit. I was gonna be like, yo, word, I want to see these niggas wrestle and shit. Because they was funny as characters. Like they was good TV characters.
Yeah, they did. They definitely was.
They would be dope wrestlers with a gimmick and shit. But they not like that. Them niggas ain't dope for that shit.
So this next song I'm gonna drop is Complex. It's by Rob Dent. Shout out to Rob Dent.
Shout out Rob Dent, man. Got to get back up here, my G.
Yeah, he was on the show. And it is what it is. Y'all want to add something, man?
Nah, play
all
that.
Right, Complex.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Rob Dent. The record is Complex.
Yo,
Yeah, we some niggas just tryna come up. Snoopy and Swirly just walk through the cut. These hoes when they see us, they all say what's up. I told her to come through, I just want the top. First day she met me, that bitch topped me off. That's when I noticed that shorty a thot. Niggas ain't sorry, your broad is a slut. These niggas, they hate me cause I am too blunt. Fuck it, I don't care, I still got the sauce. I'm calling the plug like I need some gas. My nigga pull up, we hitting them dabs. Swirly and Rob, we just killing collab. Snoopy is with me, you know that's my fan. Make your bitches appear like Alakazam. Got a trick on my sleeve, I'm rolling my weed. Girl told my cup, now she tripping on lean. She's on her knees, no she not praying, she look up to me. I fuck all these bitches cause I keep a G. They call us the locals, you know that's my team. I'm smoking on Cali, that shit is OD.
Tree is OD, no sticks, no seeds. We smoking different flavors, call it rapper weed. Travel from the west side, made it out to these Florida streets. Smoke weed with my bitch, she roll up. My team, the locals, we just spread the peace. Insomnia type, I can't fall asleep. Dead praises and rotate, yeah, I need my pockets deep. 6-figure pay vacay for a couple of weeks. Somewhere in the Mediterranean Sea. Haters gon' hate and it is what it is. Couple shooters in the high, so you know they call me bees. On my shit, on my grind. Team don't play, team don't shine. Level forever, he not a real one. Fuck a young Dolph, told me get paid. Young nigga get paid. That's the goal in the mission every fucking day. Fuck one residual, I need it 10 ways. If it's less than a comma, then it's pocket change. Putting in that overtime, I'm about to whip a rave. But I got my mind on straight, mind on focus, Glock on tuck, Glock on choke. You already know that this ain't no joke. The game on still. Young shooter, my young boy, so go ahead and show him what's real.
Woke up at like 7, bout to be at 7, then bout to be at Dunkin'. Catch it, yeah, it's nothing. On the bus by 8, I'm just trying to wake and peak right before my break. Oh my gosh, you want a date? I'm just trying to get this cake. Been that kid since 98. Out here seeing palm trees, smoking on sour D. Locals in here and we fucking loco. We just hot, watching narcos, blowing nose in the studio, eating cereal, flip, walking slow, swirly slump though. Yo, shoot a drop out on the scooter, so much ice like I'm a cooler. Diamonds bright like who is my jeweler? Not a hatchback, but this is my super. Big dog might be a puma, better back up cause I might shoot ya. Murk anyone that's worse than my sister.
Yeah.
We back? Are we on?
We back.
He said, is the mic on?
Yeah. What? Maybe the mic shouldn't be on.
I'm like, yeah, you alright?
This one's the one that's sprinkled.
Sprinkled.
Yo, check this out, man. And we're gonna check this out afterwards. But yo, I keep seeing this ad, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, get paid to do what we're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's $3,000 a month. And all you gotta do is make videos like they send you the product, do the opening, like, look at the packaging. Let's open it up.
Yeah, it's called being an influencer.
Yeah. So,
Get paid for being an influencer.
So it's $3,000 a month. And you gotta send in a resume. You gotta send in a 60-minute video.
A 60 minutes?
60 second, I'm sorry.
Holy
60
shit.
second
So what do you like? You like making infomercials?
to be sponsored.
Hey, yeah, listen, I'll do anything for a sponsor right now. Shit, I'll do cartwheels butt ass naked if you need me to. Come on in.
I'm not trying to do all that. But anyway.
To use cars.
I've been looking to it. You know what I'm saying, Ray? After this. Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway.
so we gotta check it
Got
out.
it.
Back to your regular scheduled program.
All right, so.
Yeah.
My bad.
You
I
good?
had to wet the tonsils.
Nah, you good. I was about to look at this topic
Oh, okay.
of
Okay, shoot.
discussion. Oh, this one we didn't write down. This one I wanted to bring up real quick because I know this would probably be a good discussion and shit.
What's
and
up?
it's the influence, the 3 areas of influence that hip hop will have in the next coming years of 2020 and so on. You know what I'm saying? And wanted to know your guys' opinion about that, like how you felt. So like one of the areas would be politics. You know, and it's already been influenced in politics.
Yeah,
It's
I think it's been there.
Yeah, look
They say
at
the biggest-
Kanye and Trump.
No, before that they say the biggest influence was when Obama came into office.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you've seen that.
Yeah, we seen that first.
Yeah, but Obama's not a rapper.
No,
Nah,
but
but they
look
brought
at
a
how
lot-
many people rallied behind him from the hip hop
from the-
community.
Oh yeah. What was that Jeezy song?
My president is black.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you got to look at it aside from that song, Ray, which that's probably the only thing that sticks out in your head that you remember. You know what I mean? But you
He said
also
what that
had,
Jeezy song.
yeah, nah, you had Diddy. Diddy was doing the Vote or Die campaign.
Oh yeah,
I mean?
for years.
Yeah, but with that, it really got brought to the forefront.
Yeah, he did Vote or Die in 2004.
And that was probably the first time the man ran.
Nah, he popped up in the middle of the election year. Obama.
So I
in
mean,
the first year.
Yeah, but he
was like one of those people that you'd be like in 12th place of that whole party, and then you'd be like, we don't even know who that dude is. We just paid attention to the first
I
eight.
think the thing that was dope about it.
All of a sudden, like, something happened, and they were like, they put him in the forefront. I'm not even getting into that. That's conspiracy.
Yeah, I mean, I think that you're running off with that.
Yeah.
But nah, I think the thing that made that so dope too is that Obama as a president, he made himself really accessible to the hip hop community, to us. You know what I'm saying?
There was a totally big movement of that.
Yeah, like he didn't shy away from it at all.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? He took that and wore it with honor. And we,
they're
appreciate
saying,
him.
they're saying in 2020 coming up, this still has a big role in politics.
I think going from here on out, it's going to have a big role in politics. And I wouldn't be surprised if you seen a rapper or a record exec of some sort, or one of them at some point in time run for president or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, of course. Well, you have Kanye.
Kanye said he was running.
Oh, yeah, well, Kanye, fucking Kanye.
Yeah.
Kanye is talking about doing it in 2024. He actually threw a year to it. You know what I'm saying? Actually trying to run and putting his name.
I think before that he said 2020.
Yeah, he did say 2020, but I guess he's pushing it back.
Yeah, but
he did also say, he did come out and say that announcement one day where he said, I have no reason to be in politics or whatever.
Yeah, so I mean,
after that whole Trump thing,
so there's a lot going back and forth with him. So you never know. I mean, it'll be interesting to see. But I mean, aside from him, I wouldn't be surprised if another, figure put their hat in the ring on that. You know,
I'm saying I think Puff Daddy could. Hey, he's ran a successful company.
We had presidents. I mean, they were Caucasian color, but
Caucasian color.
We have presidents that were actors.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't acting be more relevant?
Well, I mean, I don't think they were actors until they became president, though. I don't think they acted.
No. Ronald Reagan was a movie star, huge TV star.
Oh yeah, we going way
that
back.
Were movie stars or TV stars before they were president, some shit like that. But that was way back, and different times and shit. But my thing is, why wouldn't acting or movies and shit like that be more in politics than hip hop in 2020? What kind of push would hip hop have? I mean, except for right now, they're just kind of dissing politics a little bit.
Ghostface Killer for president.
Ghostface Killer for president. I like that one.
I think within just the whole movement itself, it carries a large span, and hip hop is always one of those things that got a lot of attention. You got food.
Well, it's always been political in a sense because
think
you go
back
back
to Public Enemy and groups like that. But what I'm saying is that at one point in time, you used to get like, don't listen to that, this, that, and the third. But it's become such an influential force that you can't hear that no more. You know what I'm saying? It's irrelevant to hear that. To say that is like, what are you listening to then?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But
like, what do you listen to different from what I got?
Yeah, and with that being said, it's like being that it's at that forefront and at that plateau, you can't get around it, so how are you going to use it?
Yeah.
Can you use it to be a driving tool for the world, or can it just be something that has to stay within its own lane? And I think we're seeing that it is something that drives the world.
Its part, that drives the world.
It's a driver.
Because this stems down to like conversations we've had. My memory's pretty dope with that shit. Well, the podcast that we talked about this last year, like how the hip hop itself is the youth's voice of struggle. You know what I'm saying? So like it's built on truth. Like rock and roll kind of has its truth too, but it's rock and roll. They did it to kind of have that fun, like be able.
But remember, black and roll was a black people's music to begin with. You feel me?
Yeah, in a sense, as far as the guitar.
Yeah, I mean, it was a vibe for them.
Drums and stuff like that.
It was their form of a vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which hip hop became ours.
Sorry. Goodness.
You all right there, buddy?
You know what?
You know what? What's
I
up?
totally brought this water here and I'm not
Yeah, you got to get
Gotta
Fiji.
hydrate.
That's that good water.
gotta hydrate.
That's that water that was in the bottle in the Water Boy for Bobby Boucher.
Not even. Check this out.
So that's
right?
high quality H2O.
You gotta understand this. These are special bottles.
I understand.
Because look, this water is untouched by man.
Mm-hmm.
So somehow the bottle has to go and get the water out of the fucking river.
He said the water wasn't touched by the man, but the nigga was holding the bottle when he dunked it in the river to fill it. But the water wasn't touched by the nigga.
The water was never touched.
Never touched by the nigga, but the bottle, he had his hands all over that shit.
Yeah, they gotta have people out there like holding it with their fingertips with gloves on.
Like, gotta be a nigga holding the bottle underwater.
You had a 300-pound Samoan guy filling bottles.
Because it can't be go through the machine, right?
He said, "Man, please." He said, "Don't let it touch. Please don't touch the water. Please don't touch the water."
Hey, listen, Nestle's about to start pumping fucking like 100 million gallons out of Ginny Springs here in Florida, and no man is touching that either. But the machine is definitely drilling that fucking water out there. Motherfucker.
So that's why I joke.
Yo, shout out.
Because they say Fiji's expensive water, and it's not touched by man. That's why. But somehow the water has to get into this bottle that's made by the man. So it's kind of
that's made by the man.
And not the man. Not the man, but a man.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. You know, Ray gonna take his shots. But yeah, man. But that is crazy, man. And what else? Like, what were the other areas in which they were saying that hip hop was thriving? Because that was politics.
Politics was one of them. The other one was, and excuse me for me while I think, because I know one of them. I'm just trying to think of the third one. The other one was corporate America, basically. And I didn't really get to read too much into that, but we already know what it is. You know, for hip hop to be involved in corporate America. I mean, commercials involved. Bro, perfect example. Have you heard the new 411 pain shit?
Well, they've been doing hip hop joints for a minute.
I know, but remember the one we heard right now?
Which one?
Now they're taking shots at Uber.
Oh, no,
have you been hurt in an Uber?
Yeah, that's what I said. I was just so caught up in the whole song, like, it had all like the reverb and all of this hall effect and like
they making music.
Son, that shit, it sounded like a song.
Yo,
like,
it had a hook.
I had it on low, and then you could hear the beat, and we were just talking like,
we were.
And I was like, yo, is that the 411 pain?
And I turned it up. That's fire.
Yo, I was like, they were like 411 pain. Yeah. I was like, oh shit, this is crazy, yo.
Nah, I mean, this shit.
So like, true. I mean, corporate America, like it's like you see it even in like ABC. NBC type commercials where you see people just doing like corny little raps. Like,
well, I mean, the whole thing is like I said, it's everywhere, man. And it's that universal language now. You know, how can you not have it and be involved with it when your favorite actors are supporters of it? Your favorite actors, I mean, this is what they play. This is what they're listening to.
Right.
You know, this is what they get in tune with. And that's not just actors, everybody. Your people in position where they have a face that people is recognizable and a lot of people follow them or want to be like them. They are involved with this.
This is, you know, God forbid, like, I live to be 85.
God forbid you live to be 85.
No, like, if I die, I just don't want to say the word.
Damn.
Get what I'm saying? I was saying, God forbid that I die. I just didn't want to say the word.
Yeah.
You know, I skipped the whole word, and then I just said, I'm going to live to 85.
So hopefully, instead of hopefully, he said, God forbid.
Yeah. Like, please, you know.
So, okay, this nigga.
I ain't going to say hopefully.
And he ended up killing himself off, anyways. He was like, God forbid I live to 85.
I ain't going to say hopefully. You know what I'm saying? I am going to live to 85.
I get you.
But God forbid that I die. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Anyway.
Sure.
Back to the ranch. Me for y'all, I'm saying.
It's okay. What was the third area in which hip hop was?
I get to see. You're
getting a little too mellow.
I get older. When I get older, I would like to see the development of hip hop. Like, where are we gonna be? If I get to live another 50 years, you know, it'll be dope to look back and be like,
well, I mean,
damn.
And there's all three topics in which you're stating it
well, I didn't get to the third part of the third area
Well, I mean,
society.
even just in the first two, even within the first two, when you look at it, hip hop is creating a lot of wealth within our community for a lot of young people. You know what I'm saying? Even older people as well. When you get your break, you never know, whatever. But with that money that's being created, look at that in a
sense, like you said though, that it's way easier to become known like through independent. You have older people, you saying like that are making their way.
Yeah, they're making their way.
When they thought like, yo, fuck it, back then I ain't getting on. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and I mean before it wasn't as many outlets for them to be seen or heard. Now it's unlimited outlets for them to be seen and heard. So you have that. That's in the palm of your hands now. You know what I mean? It's not taking your record up to a radio station and standing out there and hoping you could pass it to the DJ and they bump it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. You can be your own DJ.
Yeah, now it's you are that person. You can be
your own DJ, man. Like, like it was crazy because I noticed these things and I'm going to say it. We had DJ PJ on his show once.
Yeah.
We had a discussion about whether or not he can have a podcast where he played music. And
as long as it's not copywritten.
I don't know if he does it yet, but I've come across several of them now. Since I've had MELLO-ROOM and been reaching out, I've been coming across a lot of people who are live in that. They put the camera right on the decks. They just start spinning live.
But there's a possibility that
homie got a friend that does
they have because I looked into all that. Remember, I looked into it last week. I looked into that last week, and I went to it's the four big company that owns the copyrights.
This is like the medicine I need right here, yo. It's like loosen up your phlegm. Look, this right here, I'm gonna tell you. Loosen up your phlegm. Look,
I'm fucking scared. I'm scared to hit that just because I watched what went in it. That shit is fucking.
Yeah. Woo. So yeah, when we get a chance to, man, this is gonna be a segment, but we can't do it yet. Yeah. So we'll have a different strands and stuff. Yeah. But anyway, I'm sorry, Ray. Go back to what you said.
So I was looking into there's like 4 different companies that actually own copyrights. I actually looked into all 4 of them, and it just depends on what they actually charge you to use a copyright based on how much you make. So let's say I don't make shit for the Ray Morales show, for an example, right?
Yeah.
They may just charge me a couple of dollars, $5-10 to use a song that I request, or not charge me at all. But give me permission. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you still gotta make the request.
You still have to make the request. Yeah. So there's a possibility that they sent out a.
They'd be like, "Oh, you ain't big enough to make money off of this anyway." So go ahead.
Yeah, you're just giving it free promotion, and here goes.
Like 10 views.
MELLO-ROOM.
Play that shit.
We get more than 10, right?
Yeah, definitely more than 10. MELLO-ROOM is definitely getting more than 10.
I'm not saying. I didn't say us.
I'm
just saying in general. Being funny.
I was just joking.
Being facetious.
But man.
Ain't nobody
and
doing
the third area,
feces over here.
The third area was where? As far as
education.
And I think we're already in that atmosphere as well. I want to say.
In a sense of what? I mean, yeah, as far as being like in the past, we had people that were already professors like, I already forgot his name.
Ninth Wonder.
I just remember who I was talking about earlier.
Bun B did some shit.
So this is
you got Ludacris now. We have brought up in the earlier podcast. Go back and check out our earlier podcast. I'll post them up. They're also on YouTube.
Good plug-in.
This is in line but out of line at the same time. The guy I was talking about who used to be a history teacher was Pastor Troy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so that would be interesting just to see him just be like, because he probably fell off the map. When's the last time somebody seen some Pastor Troy shit? But just to kind of like seeing him pop up and be like, I'm actually teaching history again.
Yeah.
But I'm rapping history.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking dope. But yeah, just wanted to throw it out there. Pastor Troy was a history teacher before he became a rapper.
Yeah. He was in history class,
So it's already been kind of prevalent. I said prevalent.
That's how he's teaching this shit. That's what he's doing, right?
Screaming in class.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Nah, but I mean that's crazy, and I mean that's dope, and I salute that. You know what I mean? Because it's showing that, in hip hop there are positive influences within those. There's guys that are looking to teach and whatever, and put forth that knowledge out there for the next generations to come. I mean, even people like Killer Mike, he's not in the school doing it, but he's doing it on such a level where he's affecting and reaching out to so many people.
Have you ever watched that television show?
Yeah. Nah, I checked it out.
So you saw his methods, though,
yeah,
right?
and
so
like I said, that's dope. That's dope. I mean, of course, that's why you don't have a school. But the cool thing about it is that he's still making it.
He's
his
still out
business.
there making a voice.
He's making it his
Him
business.
and the other brother, Banner, right?
Yeah.
Banner.
David Banner.
Yeah.
They make it their business to do it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy? And I'm gonna say this because it just came to memory. We never bring this shit up. I believe David Banner started a black owned banks, didn't he? Out there in Atlanta.
I think he had something to do.
He had a hand in it.
But he's from Mississippi. But maybe the financial institution is out of Atlanta.
I don't know. I know, call me on the state, but I know that he had a hand in, or he was part of something. This happened like 2 years ago, I think, right? You're not sure, Ray? I don't remember.
No, it's a better part of 3 to 4 years ago.
Shout out to that too. I forgot.
When everybody was talking about, listen, we need to start putting our money into black-owned businesses, and then the conversation of banks came up, and then people were like, "There's actually black-owned banks that you guys aren't putting your money into," and I believe David Banner's name came up. He's either
he's like helping push the
some kind of chairman or maybe CFO or something, but for a black bank institution.
That's dope, tongue twister, and that's why, like I said, man, it's dope to see that those guys are expanding and putting themselves in them industries and them atmospheres, because at the end of the day, it's showing that we can do more than just rap.
Yeah, no, I don't even mean that in the sense of a color either.
Intellect has been there and is there.
And I don't even want to break that down in the sense of a color either, because all people rap, Chinese, white, black.
Yeah, no, but it's just, I'm just saying rappers in general, it's showing that our mind is geared up to do more than just rap. I don't give a fuck what you are. You know what I'm saying? Because when they look at rappers, they almost look at us like, oh, they're resorting to the last thing, like if that's all they know.
It's kind of almost like you just said that rapping is a form of expanding your mind to do greater things. Mm-hmm. Like this could be an educational tool in itself. Like we should teach people in rap.
They could. I honestly think they would have a lot more students, of a higher grade point average if they taught in those methods.
That's crazy, man, because I think we even talked about that shit in last year's podcast as well.
We may have.
We came across a gentleman that was trying to put
we may have. It's funny, like even with the teachers, you see how teachers are like so relatable to kids nowadays. I seen videos on the gram and all that of these teachers that they salute, where the teachers, like as the kids are coming into class, they got special handshakes.
All the handshake shit.
Like, and that's dope.
It is dope because you kind of wish you had it a little bit when you see it. Like,
I mean,
my teacher did it.
I had cool teachers. I had some cool teachers. Shout out to the cool ones in which I had.
Teachers, I'm sorry. I loved all the schools I went to, but
I had some dope teachers, coming up, and and they had played a lot, in the person that I am now. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta thank them. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, even though it didn't seem like I was getting the message, I got it. You know what I'm saying? And it may not have been the overall educational one, but I got it. You know what I'm saying? And with all of them, it was cool to see like the people that were similar to me in those positions. You know what I'm saying? It made it more easier to fathom and more realistic for me.
Yeah, my school setting was a little different. I went to a lot of different ones. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't like that at all.
Yo, my coolest teacher was my dropout prevention teacher. You know what I'm saying?
You tell me you graduated.
You said the teacher I had when I was at the end of the road.
Tell me you graduated.
Listen. Miss Toulouse.
You have to graduate after this story.
Listen, Miss Toulouse.
Miss Toulouse.
Miss Toulouse. Yo, shout out to Miss Toulouse and anybody.
Miss Toulouse or Mr. Lou?
And she's actually Mrs. Toulouse. Okay. Because her husband,
he said Miss
I believe she said her husband's Guyanese and they met in New York, and she's like, I'm gonna tell you guys one of my craziest stories, and like, cause we were all just like shooting off. Faraz Zarati was in this class with me, and she was like, look, I've been married to my husband for 30 years, and I woke up married. Yeah. And we're like, what? She was like, I met him at a bar, and next thing I know, 3 days later, it was all blurred, and I woke up married. And we were like, yo!
I'd have been like, and you the one teaching the dropout prevention course. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, but she was super dope. Super dope. Shout out to Miss Toulouse. She's retired now. She's a little older now, you know what I'm saying? But
yo, it's always those teachers, yo, because my drug prevention teacher helped me out.
She was like, you gotta get off drugs, Mike.
That was a dude, but
all right, he was like, you gotta leave the drugs alone, bro.
Like, no. What happened was, I had something in school, and they didn't want drug testing and shit. He was the one who pulled us to the side, like out the shadows, like, yo, come here. If you do this, you good and shit.
Like, I'll squirt Visine in it.
Nah, it was different to that.
But
so something similar to the story that you once told me that the school wanted to drug test you. There is a municipality or a state or somewhere or a high school that is going to start drug testing all students.
That's crazy.
Which is not, yo, let me tell you something, man. Somebody who went through high school doing some ill shit, I'll be honest, not a bad idea.
Really?
Somebody who went through high school.
That's an invasion of privacy.
Shit. Mike was sniffing glue and all that shit. You gotta understand.
Listen, let me tell you
he said, man, I was doing some shit in high school, bro.
Let me tell you something, man. When you do
that's an invasion of privacy, though.
But when you do that shit young, nigga, that shit affects your learning abilities, bro. And you could be greater than that. At least wait till you get to college.
I know high school kids.
At least get to college. Get to college.
Listen, I got high school friends that were in the IB program.
I don't give a fuck what anybody say that. They be like, yo, this shit didn't affect me during school. Yeah, it did. When you was in high school, it shit affected you because you could have been home doing some other shit. You was like, man, I need to
yo, I know people that went to high school with us that was in the IB program that work in politics now, that are geologists and all types of like fucking 100K year jobs and shit.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Was hitting fucking.
They was copping like 10 packs of ecstasy off of me.
What happened to you?
Fucking.
I wasn't in IB.
I was in regular classes. They had access to the good drugs.
And that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
IB.
And that's what I mean. Like, you could have put your mind to that and in the high school days.
Yeah, but sniffing glue's a whole lot more fun.
Gone to college and sniff glue, man.
He said, hey, man, I'll keep it on.
You get what I'm saying?
Yo, I ain't even gonna lie. You wanna know something? When I got here, that was the craziest shit in the world. It's like, in schools out there, like in New York.
But yo, real quick, I never fucking.
You look like a bear trying to scratch your fucking back over there.
Oh shit, my bad.
Yo,
I'm just moving.
I gotta say this disclaimer because I didn't sniff no glue. Just okay,
my bad. We didn't mean it.
Sharpies. Let them know they were Sharpies.
He said I used to sniff them till they dried and then I lick them.
Caffeine pills.
Caffeine pills?
Caffeine pills.
Like I was about to say too, the crazy shit about it when I came here.
Remember the little bees? Buzz?
When I got the Gateway,
Yellow Jackets. That's what they're called. Yellow Jackets.
Drugs and shit.
Before that,
the what?
Kids were making their own drugs and shit in Gateway.
Dude, I was a lab hand making ecstasy.
Look, see, I knew I wasn't tripping.
This nigga act like he Formula 51. You ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
He said I would leave school and I'd go to a meth lab right here in St. Cloud. Let me tell you.
No, actually, the meth lab was in BVL. That's where we were cooking ecstasy.
Look at that shit. Look at this.
You're part of the epidemic.
Look at this.
I wasn't part of any epidemic. If anything, I'm the one who kind of helped cultivate this electric daisy carnival we got popping off every year.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I had a lot to do with that. So what you do? He said I took a lot of drugs.
Nah, I think
I gotta be a pioneer of that shit.
I think drug testing is not an issue because if you don't control what happens as while they're young, what makes us out of control when we're older. I think as human beings we are meant to develop quick, and we don't allow ourselves to develop quick. We don't.
The shit that we do.
Yeah, just the way the education system works.
I mean, some people just aren't born the sharpest knife in the drawer, Mike, and they're never gonna be that.
Yeah. It doesn't. Drugs or not, it doesn't matter.
I know that, but I still mean there's people in general, like physically development could be pushed. Watching my kids grow makes you think a little different about how the human body works, man.
Oh, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So you if you watch it and you notice it, there's certain things. Like imagine if I was one of those people that made my kids work out. You know what I'm saying? They're already pretty tall kids, man. Like, they'd be like fucking human beasts that could fly and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see these kids. You see these kids nowadays on videos, man. They be doing some pretty incredible stuff. Like, we thought we was doing cool stuff.
Yeah, they do some pretty cool shit.
You know, these kids.
I'll never forget when I watched Stoudemire fucking dunk over somebody live in high school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you was here for that. Did you go see him at that game when he did that?
I mean, I played against him.
Oh, no shit. Damn.
He said, that was me. No, it's like,
Nah, it wasn't me.
nah, but yeah. So, I mean, just imagine, you know, like, you know, I let my kids just kind of be more kids than I should probably. But, you know, imagine if I was more of like one of those people that worked out and had my family
I mean, I
involved.
respect it. That's definitely
like,
something.
I just feel like the human body can evolve better. I think as kids, when you get out of high school, you do all this.
He said, man, I probably could have been telekinetic. But you know what, right? I was fucking with all that fucking paint, man.
Yeah. If I didn't do some of the shit I did, I think I'd be, not that I don't regret shit, it'd just be a little different.
You just noticed that? Look at him, he's nervous. Look at him. Crazy.
I told you, just move it.
Let's get to a record, man. What's up,
Play
DJ?
the fucking record, DJ.
you went to sleep on us over there.
I know, he hasn't even told us the time and that.
I did. Actually, I did.
I seen him.
Yeah, you saw
Let's
it,
jump
right?
into a record, though, man. Who we got? Who we got lined up, ready to pull the trigger on?
Like a hot boy.
2 Turn Jizzle.
I always like this jam right here.
Huh?
I said I always like this shit.
Yeah, me too. And the cool part is that I get to hear it here. So it's like every time I come here, I'm like, yeah, play that.
Yeah, you can play it, yo. Shout
out
I
to
told you
Turn
they got the
Jizzle.
video too. Check out their video.
And actually, you know, Butch gave us a great idea with the call-in, Butch. So you know what? That's something we're going to get in touch with these artists and definitely have them start doing. You know, shout out to Butch Dossie on that one. Good idea, brother. I'm stealing it.
He's the first official.
2 Turn Jizzle, like a hot boy.
If Ray ever plays it.
Yes. Yeah, well, I got it.
I'm watching you. Then I say, get the fuck down, nigga. You a hot boy. Lay your ass on a hot car. Calm the fuck down. Get him down. Down. Come on, man. It's fucking cold. Hot. Man, you a hot boy.
Hot boy. Hot boy. Bling, bling, bling. You fucking scumbag. Woody, like a hot boy. Hey, Woody, like a hot boy. Woody, like a hot boy. Hey, Woody, like a hot boy. You know I eat, sleep, and talk rap. See that Impala in 2000 Jag, I bought that. Ain't got no hustle, see that where you lost it. I went and got it on my own, so fuck what you call it.
Hey, shit, oh, Woody, it's gonna be a hot summer. Round up deuces got me feeling like a stunner, shining like a hot boy. Woody, when you see me coming, bump it, juvenile 400 degrees when I'm stunning.
Boy, look, P ain't been playing game no more. He might find out you a hatin', go and bang your hoe. Respected in the streets like a good dog. So if you hating on the G, you know it's fuck y'all.
So the red, white tee, so the reasons my attire. Got your bitch jogging cause she know I got that fire. If a nigga play, leave him flat like a tire. Put his face on the shirt, got his family raising lighters. So the red, white tees like a hot boy. Gorilla warfare, you know I'm hot boy. Bling, bling, iced out like a hot boy. I need a hot girl, cause I'm a hot boy.
I'm getting my roll on like a hot boy. Sticking to the G. 'cause shit don't stop. Pop my own shit and call it fresh out the block.
You better get up out the way, man. Say, man, block boys in our own lane. Stop hating, man. I'm back to business. Whoa, they get up out your feelings. If it ain't about that money, whoa, they don't want no deal.
They on that hot boy shit, yeah, they get the memo. And we gon' get it poppin' from the M to the N.O. Monday through Sunday, stunt like it's Friday. Gave them all the keys to the foreign valet.
Bling, bling, iced out, fresh off the block with it. Two-turn, cook the track straight up out the pot with it. Still dropping hits, popping my shit. Tell them hating ass niggas they can't ball a block this. Soldier red, white tees like a hot boy. Gorilla warfare, you know I'm hot boy. Bling, bling, iced out like a hot boy. I need a hot girl, cause I'm a hot boy.
I'm getting my roll on like a hot boy. Sticking to the G code like a hot boy. Cash money got me shining like a hot boy.
On fire.
back. Shout out to Two Turn Jizzle like a hot boy featuring M Pizzle.
Yeah. Yo,
It's dope too because I got a homie that we call M Pizzle. So every time I say that, and he rap.
No, it's M Peasy.
Oh, M Peasy. It's actually because we call a nigga M Peasy too.
Oh, okay.
We call this nigga a lot of names. You know what I mean? Shout out my fam Empire Fire. You know what I'm saying? That's a wizard with this rap shit. Nice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna get some records from him.
I got a chance to meet a couple of your homies.
I'm gonna get some records from him.
What was it, 2 years ago, some shit like that?
Yeah. I believe when you went out there to see D-Mello. Shout out to D-Mello. We need to get D-Mello a hold of him.
I see him popping up.
He is popping up a lot more now.
Yeah, I saw him on IG.
He's popping up a lot more. Shout out to D-Mello.
He's like the social media version of what we used to call Powder Dead Man. Because he would just disappear and then start popping up out of nowhere. Like you see him walking down the street like, yo, is that this nigga?
Yeah, he like that in the hood too.
What?
He's like that in the hood too. You see him strolling up the Ave.
Oh, he's y'all Dead Man.
Yeah, you see him strolling up the Ave out of nowhere. Like, man, that's D-Mello.
Okay, no doubt.
D-Mello, goddammit.
So, yo, with all that being said, what I want to do, yo, is play another song. I want to play one of ours, Boxed In.
Oh, okay.
We're going to play this song. I want people to like it, listen to it.
I don't want people to like it. You're going to make them like it. That's what's up.
Try to have a nigga box them, so I watch them as they reach for the moment. I'm seizing the moment, yeah, I see in the moment. Feel the heat like a motor, and the engine's still running. Can't see where I'm going, feel fatigue from the smoking. On the beats, I'm a poet, on the streets, I'm a soldier. Play for keeps like the owner, in the Jeep doing donuts. Smoking weed like I grow it, with a freak and she know it. Keep a leash on your woman, it's getting harder to process the nonsense. Gotta watch for the wolves in sheep costumes. They are not who they seem, they're imposters. There's a code that we keep like we mobsters. Family dog for all the fakes and I trust. Did it my way, man, it's my mantra. John Stockton couldn't push the rock better. Living legend, better yet a veteran. Better yet the king, better bow with the presence of him. It's going down if I tell it to him. I got style that's embedded in him. Coded in my DNA. Go and check the bloodlines. You know I got blood ties. Know a bunch of Crips too. Don't move across the gun line. You won't make it back alive. Me, got an automatic drive. Always on the grind till my moment has arrived.
Still that nigga fuck ain't dog. Moonwalk on the track, MJ flow. Care less about what a nigga hate for. Niggas act like they forgot, but they know. Go hard, all gas, no break. Gripping on the green while I'm sipping on the drink. Lighting up the gas, let it blow in the wind. Half mile away, you can still catch a scent. As far as I'm concerned, niggas best play the bench. Cause when it come to mine, I ain't giving up an inch. Peace, no crumb, not even a pinch. Tell me where the genie, cause they living on a wish. Damn shame for you, damn lame to send me to be a flashy nigga. Mean I came from a ashy nigga. It's Brooklyn, keep you classy nigga. Biggie told you I'm just facts of living proof. Tell your story, but you ain't got proof. In today's world, man, I find out how to do. IG got everybody getting loot till you see them out of picture and they looking broke as you. What's the surprise for? I mean, what did you lie for? Said you ride and you die for it. Now it's on, you can't hide for it. Camera rolling in the top for you to be that fucking guy for it. I mean, shit, I like continue. I know I really ain't in you. Food for thought, here's the menu. I can give you ways of feast cause I'm built off the shit you ain't been through. Nigga, check the mental. I'm out of mind and it's bottom line. Give them my all, that's the bottom line. Until the day that I'm out of time. I mean, what can I say? Shit, I gotta grind. What more can I say?
Smoke it. That's not a bad idea. We back. It's your boy Ooze. Ray is going into the next joint. D-Mello. You know what I'm saying? But we are back. It is the Mellow Room. It's your boy Ooze. Thanks for rocking out with us, people. It's my man Luke is here and Ray.
Yes, sir.
You know, we got Ray, our partner in crime, over there behind the scene. You know what I mean? And right now we're gonna get into what? Ooze Sports?
Big Ooze
That's where we
Sports.
going with it? That's where we going with it?
Sports.
It's been crazy. It's been an interesting, week as far as we will jump into basketball first because there's been a lot going on in the league.
I didn't catch up on no basketball.
Nah, you ain't been checking it out. The Lakers have been
I
looking
can't.
really good.
The Lakers.
Oh,
matter of fact,
looking really
I don't know.
good.
Is the Lakers here tonight?
No, they're in Oklahoma City playing the Thunder.
Why did I see
And let
a
them stay
picture
there.
Well, I
of
think
the
they're in
man-
LA, but I think they're playing OKC if I remember correctly.
Because I saw a picture and it said Lakers versus Orlando's in front of the
Yeah, what's-
building. I didn't know if it was a game that was.
It may be coming.
What's their over under? How many games?
I believe they're like 11-2.
He said
Oh,
the Lakers
no
are looking
shit.
really, really good. So you gotta understand something, Ray.
They are.
You never played the video game with us, and he plays with the Lakers. This is why we can't have an Xbox video game right now.
I get
Like we
busy.
can't have this game, the new 2K.
Oh yeah, I
Lakers.
forgot. You hit
He's a
the
Laker
you hit the
fan.
B button and then you flop,
I get busy.
and then you get all
He
the
was the
calls.
Laker
Right? That's
player.
that's what
All I
homie from
can say-
Airs was saying, yo.
All I can say is I get busy.
And now they got LeBron now, and he's like the king flopper. Like he gets all the flop calls.
That's why they definitely don't want to play me. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I
He's
fuck
like,
with
now
you.
I got a player that draws foul
It's
better
like
than anybody
the
else.
The crazy thing is, I don't even
is
really
flop
mess with
button,
video games like
like
that
the
no more.
button
You
is
know
to
what I'm
do it?
saying? But not for nothing, like to
You
get
got like three
not to get
buttons
away
to
from the
flop with.
topic. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's been a lot going on with the league. Welcome back, Carmelo Anthony.
Nice.
It is
He
gonna be
did sign with somebody.
yes with the
Yeah.
Portland
I kept seeing
Trailblazers.
I kept seeing different ones pop up. But
Yeah, with the Portland Trailblazers, man, and it's gonna be dope to see him back out there.
He coming in as a 6-man, right?
I'm not sure what role they're gonna have him play just yet. I'm not exactly.
Because the way he
sure
was
of that.
playing before he had to retire was more like a 7th man.
Well, I mean,
was
the whole thing is
all
you
out,
got
like-
the league it's in a changing state right now, and the coaches rather put it in the younger guys' hands. So as far as going with the vet as the lead guy, it doesn't really seem to be that way no more, unless you're LeBron. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying,
right.
or one of those.
somebody who's making the team.
But the people from that draft class, you got to think there's really only about 2 or 3 of them left. I think it's LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, and Kyle Korver,
Right.
if I remember correctly. You know what I'm saying?
What's that?
That they're like the only 3 players left from their draft class.
Oh,
that
really?
are playing.
So, and Corver is actually a role player. Like every team
Yeah.
he goes to, he ends
Yeah.
up just being.
I mean, and hey, man, you got to get in where you fit in and do what you can. You know what I'm
Word up.
saying? And at the end of the day, like I said, it's going to be great to
As
see him
long
out
as you
there.
do what you do.
Yeah, because right now, you got Portland, the Trailblazers, who are led by Damian Lillard. And
Never
CJ
knock the
McCullough.
role players.
So I mean, they're looking for players to really fill
Yo,
roles.
Lillard is so damn ice cold though.
Who? Lillard?
Yeah.
Yo,
He
son,
beast.
that was
He a
that's my
beast.
dog right there.
He a beast, and he get busy with the rapping too.
Oh, he's probably we
Yeah,
we
brought
had
that
this
up
conversation. Remember, we
get-
spoke
he
about
get
this.
busy.
He's probably the best.
We're like ahead of our time. No, it's like-
He's probably the best. NBA player MC. Out there.
Yeah, he may be.
Second to
Yeah,
Shaq,
maybe.
but you know what I mean now.
He get busy though. He does.
Second
get
to
busy.
Shaq.
But
That's the stick with the Shaq.
and not
shit,
for
right?
nothing, they could use the
Oh,
help
no,
right now. 'cause
now
they
we got
haven't.
Cormega and Shaq.
They haven't been doing too well, you know what I mean, Trailblazers. So they could use the boost, So hopefully Melo comes in and he's able to really
And
provide that.
I've always liked the Trailblazers team. I've never been a team fan. I like the players, but I've always liked the Trailblazers.
I've always liked the logo.
Yeah, I like their logo, and I always like the players that they bring onto their teams and shit. Like, didn't Ben Wallace play for them for a while?
No,
Ben Wallace played for
Wallace played for
Rasheed
them.
Wallace.
Rasheed.
That's who it is. Yeah. So I used to like him back then too.
But I mean, hey man,
Ben
it would
Wallace
be a
was
good
on,
look to see what they could do with Melo.
The Pistons.
You know what I'm saying?
Pistons.
Other teams that's been looking good. I mean, Paul George is back. He was looking great in his game in which he came back. He did his thing for the Clippers. You know what I mean? You got Kawhi, who they still questioning the whole sitting
How's
out
he doing?
for game management, player management, or whatever the case may be.
Oh, he's doing it himself.
Well, yeah, he sat.
He's
he
taking
sat
his
out.
own. He's taking his own.
He sat out about
He took-
2 games already.
And
2 or
who'd he
3.
learn
You gotta
that from?
reprogram.
Pop. Pop was notorious for taking out stars and just being like, no, we about to play the whole bench for 3 games straight.
That's raising a lot of question within the NBA. There's a lot of players that feel different about it.
Yo, but it's smart basketball. See, this is the thing that I hate. They're like, oh, fans want to see stars. No, I want to see good basketball. Management is just as integral as just seeing the stars play.
The problem is they want people to start flying.
You don't?
No.
But so if you were coaching a team, you want to burn your star out though?
How can you feel that way when you've seen Jordan put up 69 points in a season and go into the playoffs and do his thing?
Yeah, I was actually talking time management with Toby the other night.
You've seen Kobe put up 80 points in a season and go to the playoffs.
You right.
So I feel like Kawhi could do that. Man, you got to understand something. You train for this.
True.
You work for this. This is what you put in all of
How about it wasn't so much just physical.
Granted. Now, I understand the whole load.
But more mental.
I get the concept of it. But you got to think about it. You put in 82 games. You are injured. You are banged up going into the playoffs. Yes, but you are also in rare form when it comes to your focus. You're also in rare form when it comes to your feel for the rim and your touch around the
That's
basket.
another thing. Are you losing some of that killer instinct when you take yourself out?
Not if you keep yourself warm.
I wouldn't necessarily say you're losing it. You know, it's a question of, do you have it? You could. I think that's a better question.
Yeah. Well, what I mean is like you said, the feel. So I get what you're saying.
I feel like if you don't keep it consistent,
if you don't keep
it
consistent,
no, but that's
what you're saying is you feel they might lose it by taking themselves out for 2 or 3 games.
But that's a game though. Yeah. Like if you go to practice the next day with them in practice, that's you don't lose that consistency.
But that's not the same competitiveness.
The whole thing about
it's not. I
said,
your fight or flight mode don't kick in a practice.
Yeah, when you playing 82 games and you going night in, night out.
You want to stay consistent.
You put in that rhythm. You're developing that rhythm. Is my point. You know, and if you're taking games off of load management, I think you're kind of disrupting the rhythm in which you're putting yourself in.
And I kind of get what you're saying too, because if we look back at stars like you said, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, look at John Stockton, how many games he played.
Yeah, I mean, just all of them. Great
Kareem,
players, all of them.
You know,
all
Will
of them
Chamberlain.
played all the games.
Yeah, they play, and
every player you can name played their games.
I mean, you can look at it on that note, and you can also turn around and look at it from
I think several of the people that I played all 82 games.
Look at somebody like what's his name from the Pistons. He played for a long time. I can't remember. You know, I'm terrible with names.
You got Chauncey Billups.
That Chauncey Billups played with them forever.
What did I say?
Hamilton.
What did I say again? I lost the Celtics on that.
You're getting too low.
Larry Bird.
No, not that far.
Who are you talking about?
The Truth.
Paul Pierce?
The Truth. Yeah, the Truth.
Paul Pierce.
But I mean, and not to get too wrapped up in this because I don't want to go too far away from it. You know what I mean? I just think that I think that you could look at it that way, and also for the fans that come and pay to see this guy play, and he's a key player on the team. I think it's foul to the fans. You know what I'm saying? But not for nothing. You do what you got to do. Hey, whatever floats your boat. You know what I mean? You the one making the bread, not me. You know what I mean? But not for nothing. Like I said, they are one of the teams who are holding their dominance.
Who's the lead in the East and the West right now?
I do believe, and we can look this up because Boston has, I think, maintained the lead in the East. I do believe they still only have one loss. You know what I mean? And then on the West side, I do believe it is the Lakers at 11-2.
Boston Lakers, huh?
Yeah.
They're the top dogs right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's compared to what though?
And Boston, that's compared to every other team.
Now I'm starting to see the memes too about the Warriors.
And I mean, it's foul for them. The Warriors are doing horrible.
I see the memes.
But
but the entire team is just made of what? Second and third string players.
Yeah, the whole team.
A lot of them guys are hurt too.
And not for nothing, they are coming to play. They are giving teams a run for their money. Games are coming down to the wire with them. So they
it's not like they're not
getting blown out every game. You know what I'm saying? And it just sucks to see that. Because what they were. You know what I'm saying? And at least with the stars that they still have, if they were healthy and they're playing, they would be.
But see, that's the thing.
This looked like a rivalry of yore.
Huh?
This shit right here going on, right? Boston Lakers at the top,
Yeah.
11-2, both teams. This look like old school rivalry in the making.
Definitely, you know what I'm saying. And also in the East,
like
you
the
have
Bucks
Milwaukee,
is up
who's
there
doing
too.
good. You got who else is up there really doing good? The Heat are actually doing pretty good.
Raptors.
The Raptors are still
on the western side. You got on the western side. You got the Nuggets in third. On the Houston Rockets in second. You said Lakers is first.
Yeah, the Lakers are first.
Clippers in fourth. But it's still not bad.
Let me give a shout out to the home team too. Orlando Magic 7th seed right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's early in the game. Man. They'll move up, I think, because they.
No, I mean stay there for the season until we get to a point where
I think they may move up. I think they may enter the playoffs as like a 6th, maybe even a 5th seed.
Really?
Possible.
That's a bold statement.
Possible if they get it together the way I think they could.
I was thinking they were going to enter again at 7.
Nah, I think they can make it to 5th. Play hard, Magic.
Yeah.
You think Magic?
I think they can make it to 5th. But, and that's what it is in the NBA, man. Right now, it's still, you got players that are coming back. Rondo's returning from his injury. You got Paul George, who recently just returned. He did his thing when he came out, you know what I'm saying? James Harden, his shot is coming together, which is why I said playing night in and night out. When Harden started the season, it wasn't there. It wasn't clicking.
Right.
Now he's putting up 40.
Seeing this Lakers and Houston 2-3, it's intriguing because they both got some really good offense, but the only team between the two that actually got any kind of defense is the Lakers.
Well, the Lakers are the whole thing about it, and you got players that it's resurrecting. Like Dwight he's looking great. You got JaVale McGee starting looking pretty good. So
I've always liked him too.
It's a lot going on there, man.
If he was a lot more he's not a bad player. I just think he had a lot more potential than what he had led on in the beginning.
It's a lot more going on there, man, and it's going to be exciting to see as things continue to roll on. You know what I mean? You got Brooklyn you got Kyrie's doing his numbers. Everybody else is really trying to figure out where they're going to be more, where their strength is going to come in at. And you're seeing that development with that team. You know what I mean? But as they go forward, I mean, it's going to be a pretty good look for them. And then, once KD returns, they'll be a full unit. You know what I mean? But as far as with the league, that's what it is. Now we're going to shoot over to boxing because there is an exciting fight going on this week.
Boxing.
We have Wilder and Ruiz, right?
No, Ortiz.
Ortiz. I'm sorry.
King Kong Ortiz.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I gave the wrong
I did see
name.
a ad for that shit.
Yeah. And it's gonna be a dope fight. You know what I'm saying? I think that's gonna be a good fight. I like it because
it's the rematch.
Wilder gets his slug on.
Yo, have you seen Ortiz's body, bro?
Nah.
This motherfucker looked the best shape in his life, bro. He's always come in kind of looking, like he got that Cuban kind of like I'm gordito thing going on. I drink coffee and some shit in the morning. And I just eat plátanos and fucking bullshit. Yo, Ortiz. Let me see if I can find a picture of Luis Ortiz, bro. This motherfucker is ripped.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight, man. It's gonna be a real good fight.
Well, he's the only person who's ever actually rocked Wilder and actually made the man have to fight. You know what I'm saying?
So that's why it's going to be a fight from beginning to end.
Oh yeah, to the end.
Real interesting rematch.
And hopefully we see whoever wins this bout face between Anthony Joshua and Ruiz. That's why he brought up Ruiz. Yeah, but this is an interesting fight coming this weekend.
Yeah.
Who do you give the edge to?
My opinion.
Yeah.
I'd still give Wilder the edge.
I'm giving it to Ortiz this time.
Can I ask who won last time? Because I don't know.
What's that?
Who won last time?
Wilder did.
Yeah.
It was 10th round stoppage, I think, for Wilder.
I do believe it was 10. Mm-hmm. But I give the edge to Wilder because, like you said, he did rock him last fight. So I feel like Wilder knows what he's dealing with.
Yeah.
So if he gets a little more risky. When they are letting the punches, when the hands are a little loose, if he gets a little more risky with it, he knows what to expect as far as power wise.
Well, if you remember watching the last fight, Ortiz rocked him and then burnt himself out trying to knock him out instead of continuing to do what he did. So Ortiz ain't gonna make that mistake this time.
Well, it doesn't matter if he makes the mistake. he knows he can take it. You get what I'm saying? Like, he knows he can take it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it dazed him, however it played out on him.
Oh, he looked like he was out on his feet, and he was just went
just saying, however it played out on him,
and he did a good job to stay in there.
Yeah, that's why I say
did an amazing job
played
to
out
stay
on
in
him.
there.
He weathered the storm.
Yeah, exactly.
So he knows he can do that. So, like I said, if he gets a little more looser with his hands, I think maybe the confidence will be there for him to be a little more looser with the hands.
So it would have to be a knockout.
I give him the edge.
Like straight up.
Yeah, I give him the edge. I give Wilder the edge.
Yeah, if it ends up going to the scorecards, I believe Ortiz would win.
Yeah.
If there is a knockout, it'll be Wilder. Because he just proved himself in the first fight that he's able to, he got hit clean too, good. And he was able to weather that storm and then come 2 rounds later and stop that fight.
Yeah.
Nice.
And who else? Who's on the undercard for that?
The undercard. I'll tell you right now. Give me 1 second. I'll give you the undercard in just a second.
Exciting one. Let's find out. I mean, the fight itself is gonna be dope. I think.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's what I was trying to ask you. Like, we should do something. Fight party.
He said fight party.
Definitely. We'll see.
MELLO-ROOM, baby. Yo, thanks for everybody tuning in and checking us out. Yo, go to MELLO-ROOM1025gmail.com. Make your orders in to get your official tissue MELLO-ROOM merch. You got the snapbacks.
Yes, sir.
You got the tees. I got on the Don't Harsh My Mellow. It's probably hard to see.
Yeah, it doesn't translate well on video.
But you can get any color. So, we have all that. And that's by Airs Printing. So, you can also contact them. If you want, if it helps you easier, you can also reach us through our Instagrams and also Messenger on Facebook as well.
And not to get too far away from it, we're going to keep rolling, you know what I'm saying? Because the NFL has been the NFL, you know what I mean? Yesterday, we did see the Kansas City Chiefs take down the San Diego Chargers. It was a dope game. I was happy that the Chiefs pulled that one out.
I wasn't rooting for either one. I was just looking for the competition. I happened to catch half of the game, and I was, not half, I guess I would say the last 4 minutes of the fourth quarter.
It was a good game.
So I saw that they were able to almost potentially tie it, and I was kind of rooting for the tie.
Yeah.
Just because of the sport, you know what I'm saying?
It was a dope game, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't get to see the whole game.
It was a dope week, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of, how can I put it? A lot of unexpected things happened, like the matchup between Baltimore and Houston. I thought that was going to be more of a good matchup.
Right,
Baltimore,
but it wasn't.
They beat the brakes off.
Holy shit, 41-7.
Yeah, they beat the brakes off. I just said that. They beat the brakes off. I mean, I ain't want to go into detail, but if you seen it, you seen it.
He's like, holy shit.
Yeah, but it was a great quarterback. That's why I thought it was going to be what it was, because both quarterbacks are dynamite. You know what I mean? You got.
So, but it just came down to defense, I guess.
Nah, it just came down to Lamar Jackson doing what he wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the Baltimore Ravens doing what they wanted as a team. You know what I'm saying? That's what it came down to. You know what I mean? And I think the Jets pulled out another victory this week. So I think Jets fans are excited for that. They're trying, people. Give them a chance.
Can we talk about Thursday's game at all? Or are we just not going to do that?
Oh, we talking about the fight between... we definitely can talk about that. And the Cleveland...
Okay, I know.
Yeah, they got the scrapping and squabbling. He ripped his helmet off.
Yeah.
Listen, that was some gladiator shit. To just like mid-fight, just be like... Bitch. That was some real... archaic shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, take it back to gladiator days, like you in the heat of battle.
What would make you do that? What would make you want to do that?
He tried to rip off his helmet when he was on the ground, B.
Yeah, he got.
That's why I'm asking.
Listen. I'm not saying that he shouldn't have been suspended, but I think
led to that?
I think everybody.
What led to that?
Everybody should have been suspended. You know what I'm saying? But just to suspend him, and then most of the players who got suspended were his teammates.
One of his teammates got suspended. I was like a game or something like that.
One game, and he tried to stomp dude in the head. That was the one. He kicked dude in the head.
Yeah, it was wild. It was.
But the QB deserves to be suspended. Dude, he tried to pull his helmet off on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, hey, man, you know, everybody.
And then he bum rushes him
all week. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's
everybody
why
got a different
I keep
feeling.
seeing like the clips and everything, and I'm like, I don't know the whole story yet, so I ain't want.
Yeah, everybody got a different feel and view
so I'm
about
like,
it.
yo, it's.
Well, I'm giving you feel and view of it from somebody who has no stake in any of the two teams.
Yeah,
you know,
because
me neither.
I definitely understand.
As
that,
a
but
journalistic
like I said,
point of view,
like I said, I don't know what led to it. I don't know what the man said. Or what
it was a late tackle.
Yeah, but he could have been.
It appeared to me.
But you can't hear what they say
it
to
could have
each
been
other.
Something that was said that made him say, "Fuck it, I'm tackling you," even though it's late.
You don't know what they be saying on the
Feel what I'm
line.
saying?
You don't know what they be saying to each other all the whole game. Like, niggas be kicking each
never
other
know,
in the
man.
nuts and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Yo, they be sticking each other's like fingers in butts and doing weird shit to each other in them fucking tackles.
That's the only reason he wanted to talk about that. There goes Ray. That's why I said
you see that stop commenting. Like, I was just like, yeah.
Because he was going. I knew that's why he wanted to talk about that
shit.
Yo, they be doing weird shit out there.
Anyway, like I said, man, you never know what led up to that, man. And anyway, on other notes with that shit, it still got to do with football, but it wasn't no game going on. Colin Kaepernick, man.
Yeah, so I mean,
he held workouts.
I mean, we already heard people's opinions. About
Yo,
that.
before you go into that, who's standing at the top in the NFL, AFC, NFC?
In the AFC and the NFC, I think right now you got, who was it? Let me see.
Says the East is Dallas, right?
That's in a division.
Yeah, it's the division.
Division. San Francisco's in on leading.
Okay, I see it now. Yes.
Pardon me. San Francisco's leading, and I do believe it is. Who else is leading? Green Bay.
Well, San Francisco looks like it's tied with New England.
Yeah.
I think that's
9-1. Those are the top two, right?
Yeah. Yes. San Francisco and New England.
Yeah. I remember that now too.
Do you think that's? Do you see that
Super Bowl?
Yeah. Do you foresee that as a Super Bowl?
I mean, if both teams keep playing the way they do,
I don't know. You can.
But you got teams like Seattle and Russell Wilson.
Yeah,
that,
you can't. It's too early.
You got the Packers and Aaron Rodgers.
Well, it's not too early because
you got the Saints and Drew Brees. Any one of those teams could easily step up and surprise you.
Usually doesn't it make a turn kind of around Thanksgiving too?
Well, it takes a turn normally around December.
Yeah, once you get all that food in your system, you're like, fuck, I gotta go play football.
But anyway, back to what we was talking about.
Yeah,
speaking of the Niners.
Yeah,
speaking of the 49ers.
Colin Kaepernick.
And Thanksgiving turkey.
He held his workouts this weekend.
I don't even get the correlation of that, but it's hilarious.
It's through it in there.
Yeah. But there was a lot of chatter about that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people feel like it wasn't even for the right reasons.
You never know what people's reasons are, but for face value, it's weird.
I mean, me personally, I don't know. I don't know if he's ever gonna play again. I don't see that.
He doesn't want to fucking play.
I think it goes both ways. I think it goes. I don't think, like you had said off air, like they kind of don't want him to play, and then at the same time, I don't think he wants to play at the level that he did before. I think it's just using the stadium as the stadium. You know
Maybe, yeah, like you said, for face value.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't know. I mean, that's for the most part. Hey, man, he took the settlement with the whole lawsuit that he had against them,
right?
Which means he got paid. I don't know if they're gonna let him back in. You know what I'm saying? I think
that would have to see, since it was something that is not public.
They're gonna be like, look, you have to play for free. Since we gave you all this bread,
you know, they could probably be like, look, you can play, but
after a certain amount of years, like you said, it could be bylaws.
Or you can play, but your salary is capped off this. Since we had to fucking dish out X amount of millions to pay your ass.
You gotta think about it like this. It's like, imagine you getting, and it's probably not the same theory, but getting hurt at work, and then you get a settlement from them, and then come back and be like, yeah, I need a job. I need a job.
And here's the question too: is he saying he wants to play?
I need to be paid at the same hourly rate I was being paid when I got hurt.
Is he saying that he wants to play the game again, because this is another thing is I haven't heard too much of what his requests are. Does he expect to be a starter?
Well, I mean, if he's good enough to, he will start.
He
could be a starter
definitely.
for quite a few teams right now.
Well, look.
But my whole thing is, when he plays, is he still going to uphold the same things he was holding before?
Yeah, right.
He's still going to kneel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Are you still
The Redskins need a quarterback.
The Bears need a quarterback. You know, I mean, a lot of teams
Except you can't call him that.
I
I don't like to. It's fucking rude as
what
shit.
I'm saying is
I don't know. It is weird now too. Now that people bring it up, I'm like, you can't do that.
What do we call them? The Washington. Why don't they just call themselves the Nationals? Just call yourself the same name as the baseball team.
I don't know what it is.
Or is that copyright?
Yeah, nah, like I was saying, you know, as far as with it, you know, if he does get let back in, it'd be good.
It'd be dope. I would like to see him play again.
Yeah, because you know he could still be one of the top quarterbacks in the league, man.
It would be dope.
And it would be dope. But
it would depend. It would be crazy to see where he would wind up at.
The Bengals should pick him up. They're 0-10.
Yeah, a lot of teams can use him. The Giants can use him. You know.
Nah, but I heard the Giants got a nice little quarterback.
Danny Dimes does all right. He's still developing. But he has potential. There's a lot of upside to his potential. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing.
All right, well that's good.
And that's closing out Ooh Sports for the week. You know what I'm saying? But check us out next week. We will have more in tune, and we will have more sports for you guys.
In the mellow room.
Yeah, in the mellow room, of course.
Yeah, we definitely mellow as shit right now.
Oh, you already know.
You guys are fucking mellow as shit.
Yeah, definitely. And you know what? We getting ready
I got a
to get
contact.
up out of here. So on that note, you know, we're going to give off our shout-outs, man. You know, would you like to start it off?
Yeah, I will start it off.
Yeah, start it off.
Shout out to everybody who watches, who has tuned in, who thinks I didn't know they tuned in, but I've been watching you tune in. Now I'm fucking around. Yo, thanks for everybody that supports. Shout out to Bush for calling in. Yo, that was cool as shit.
That was dope,
You know,
man.
I never even, I like that segment. I would love the attitude. I have a bunch of segments all the time. But call in, yo. If y'all want to call in and say what's up, I will figure out a way to make that happen. Definitely. Me and Ray will figure it out because actually Ray's supposed to have a call in for his show too. So if we can figure that out, Ray.
That's dope.
I'll get on this week for sure.
All right.
For sure.
That's dope as shit. Shout out to Ayers Printing, always, man. Big respect out to that nigga
shout
for
out to the family.
All the gear, his family, everything that he came through, all the shows. He's been in the background sometimes.
He's been on the show in the background. He rocks out with us. That's family.
We still need to link up to do that show we talked about or whatever.
Yes, sir. That's a definite.
Craves Desserts, so we shout out her.
Shout out to her as well.
Even though we don't know how to fucking cookies. But
we need them cookies. We need them goddamn cookies.
But big up to them too. She's doing her things, her holidays, so you better get in touch. It's iCraves.net. No, I'm sorry. iCravesDessert.net.
I crave dirt.
I crave dirt.
That sounds like a pregnancy craving. Like I need dirt.
With peanut butter.
All right, that concludes you.
Yeah,
Ray, you got some shout
I'm out
outs
of
you
here,
want to
yo.
give?
Peace to everybody who's been watching, yo.
I just want to shout out the Mellow Room as always, and always a big shout out to Ayers Printing. You guys already shouted everybody out. Shout out to everybody who fucking watches.
Yes, sir. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yo, check out the Ray Morales show.
For me, I got you guys.
I'm sorry. Yeah, shout out the new. Go watch the new Ray Morales show.
Yo, the latest one. Yo, I had fucking tons of fun. By the way, I just want to. Okay, since we're on the subject, me and this motherfucker got in our bag last night.
I seen that. I was tuned in for a little while.
And it was fucking tons of fun. So if you guys just want to check that out, so I guess that's all I could really holler. Shout out.
So real quick, Ray's show is a variety show. He got a lot going on. We starting to gear it to the new type talk late night show Monday evenings.
Check them out.
Yeah, you don't gotta watch the Jimmy Kimmel show or none of that. Check out the Ray Morales show.
Yeah, it's a lot more realistic for you people.
So
definitely.
boom,
not as much celebrities, but
but there will be, especially if your mom shows up.
That's the show for you right there.
And we'll take it. On that note, shout out to the studio, the house of where it all happened, Studio 1025, man.
You want to give a shout out to just quick? Can I give him a shout out?
Hurry up.
Pineapple King.
Pineapple King.
Oh yeah, definitely. Shout out for Ross.
Should have left that for last time.
Oh, okay.
I know.
I was
Shout
trying
out
to.
to Faraz Aradi,
We'll
Pineapple King. Y'all get in touch with him.
bro.
He got a lot going on, and we got to get him on the show actually, so he can actually put us on about
We gotta
that.
get in touch with him really.
Yeah, he need to bring a bunch of pineapples
hopefully
here.
By the end of this weekend, brother, if you do want to tune in and you hear this, hopefully by the end of this weekend we will be getting in touch with you. Me and Ed will be contacting you.
Yeah, we need to get you in.
Cypher.
But yeah, definitely, you know, and shout out, like I said, you know, shout out to the Mellow Room, of course. Shout out to the Ray Morales show. You know, this is what we present to you through Studio 1025, and we hope you guys enjoy it. You know, shout out to everybody who rocks with me like I rocks with y'all. Love is always love, of course. Wow. You know what I mean? Shout out to the people back home, of course, that tuned in. I love y'all to death. I love y'all dearly. Thank you for the support. Butch, I love you, my brother. The way you
shout out to Butch.
You sprung up on us, man, and that's what you do. I love you for that. You know what I'm saying? You always keep something in your bag, B.
It made for a super organic moment.
Word up.
Keep something in your bag. You know what I mean? And definitely, man. Like I said, everybody who comment, you know, like I said, like, love it, share it, tell a friend to tell a friend, rock out with us. You dig? It's the Mellow Room. Peace, love. You already know, love is love.
Yo, go buy some merch, yo. Support us, please.
Definitely get with the merch, man, because we got a lot of shit for y'all.
We out of here. Yo, with that being said, Pineapple Kings, check them out, yo. Faraz Aradi, we about to go into one of his jams. We out of here. Peace.
Indeed. Peace.
Last year, more international passengers chose to fly with British Airways than with any other airline. In fact, last year, British Airways planes traveled over 150 million miles. That's further than from Earth to Mars and back. British Airways, the world's favorite airline.
We on our way to London, man. First class flight. I think when I get there, I'm going to Wembley Stadium. I think I can get 100,000 people in.
Flight out to London, we in the Sky London. I'm thinking about taking a trip. I'm focused on money and stacking this cake. Double up, making it flip. I need the money, the power, respect. I need Bugattis for wheels. I'm dreaming of stunting in London. I'm about to go on a trip. Flight out to London, we in the Sky London. I'm thinking about taking a trip. I'm focused on money and stacking this cake. Double up, making it flip. I need the money, the power, respect. I need Bugattis for wheels. I'm dreaming of stunting in London. I'm about to go on a trip. I might just get on a flight and fly out to London tonight. I need a house in the hills. The view from the top is so nice. I was told life is a gamble. That's why I'm rolling the dice. Nigga, I'm too hot to handle. I'm sipping Henny on ice. I need that no worries money, so I don't gotta worry the price. Money like I hit a heist. Living like Miami Vice. Lemon juice in my Douce. Louis store in the UK. I need Lamborghini. No top. Hair missing. No toupee. I'm a superstar but not Lupe. When I'm on the mic I make souffle. Fuck a hater what the coupe say. Flow legendary like Cool J. I need big money. Big stacks so I can buy diamonds in Blu-ray. So I know bitch she a Blue Jay. Fuck what you heard, it's a new day. Flight out to London, we in the Sky London. I'm thinking about taking a trip. I'm focused on money and stacking this cake. Double up, making it flip. I need the money, the power, respect. I need Bugattis for wheels. I'm dreaming of stunting in London. I'm about to go on a trip. Flight out to London, we in the Sky London. I'm thinking about taking a trip. I'm focused on money and stacking this cake. Double up, making it flip. I need the money, the power, respect. I need Bugattis for wheels. I'm dreaming of stunting in London. I'm about to go on a trip. I'm focused on living life lavish, stunting in Buckingham Palace. I'm trying to count so much money, my fingers is left full of callus. My swagger is drippy as fuck, that mean that I don't need a stylist. The party was there when we came, we turned up and now it's the wildest. Money plans on my mind, nigga, wanna be a boss, you gotta grind, nigga. If the conversation ain't about a check, I don't get involved, I never mind niggas. No time for the fuck shit, tell the player haters they can duck quick. If a bitch with me, she gon' get high, she gon' get fly and gon' suck dick. You was cool then, but I'm hot now. Ladies say I got a hot style, we them young niggas make the block wild, trying to stack money till it's stockpile. All my niggas is big dogs, either pit bulls or that's rock wilds. All I need is a lot of cash and a pretty bitch with a hot smile. Flight out to London, we in the Sky London. I'm thinking about taking a trip. I'm focused on money and stacking this cake. Double up, making it flip. I need the money, the power, respect. I need Bugattis for wheels. I'm dreaming of stunting in London. I'm about to go on a trip. Flight out to London, we in the Sky London. I'm thinking about taking a trip. I'm focused on money and stacking this cake. Double up, making it flip. I need the money, the power, respect. I need Bugattis for wheels. I'm dreaming of stunting in London. I'm about to go on a trip.